Because you could just shut off my internet. I don't pay the bill. You cut me off, right? But I'm still supposed to pay you. I don't get a full 30 days. You giving me 29? Does that sound fun? And they're like, no. And they're like, yeah, they gave me a full fucking, like, they're taking, like, what, 20 bucks off my bill or some shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to pay you the whole bill. I was actually fucking disgruntled, like, as a broke-ass motherfucker. It's like, no, I'm not going to sit here and pay you the bill on time, even. And you're not gonna even fucking sit here and give me consistent internet. Every fucking month, bro, I have some kind of internet outage. But I don't sit here and bitch about it or try to monetize it like Phil does. This is really fucking stupid.
Network.
It's a waste of everyone's time.
So I'm like, now I'm getting really confused. Like, is this a modem issue? Is this a laptop issue? Like, what in the holy hell is going on here? All right? So you guys helped me troubleshoot for about a half an hour. It was around like 3:30 to around 4 p.m. You guys were giving me different advice. You were like, why don't you try releasing and
So, unfortunately, I did beat Spider-Man already. I did beat Spider-Man. I couldn't wait. I'm sorry, guys. But I saved, I have a save file that we can go back and play it together. It won't be our first playthrough.
That one always works.
But we can still go back and play it together, and that would be perfectly okay with me.
Just start over, refresh them. I tried that. Nothing was really working. Okay?
Ooh,
now,
my internet is volatile
today. Have an idea. They said, have you tried anything with DNS? Have you tried using a different DNS server? Maybe this is a DNS server issue, because it's odd that your laptop...
Phil, maybe there's just, like, a fucking network issue in general, bro. And they're trying to fix it, and it'll be restored soon. Or in the morning, Phil. Look, he looks like a crackhead. He's like, fuck. How am I going to trick these fuckers into giving me money for my crack? This is fucking me up. He looks like a crackhead in crisis, dude. I swear. It's awesome.
Connected, but then when you try to do anything through the browser, it says that it gives you an error. In fact, I can read you the error right now. Okay, so I refresh. I'm trying to go to google.com, right? And it says, the site can't be reached. The web page might be temporarily down or moved. Error, quick protocol error, right? And then when I try to go to bing.com, it says error connection refused. Right? That's what it's saying now.
Because
right?
Joe, Phil's not
obviously
he's
there's
not
some
a
weird
human
stuff
being.
going on here. It's not standard error.
He's an alien from the planet Begatron, bro.
How is it that I could be connected to the internet?
Life's all about the hustle.
Multiple devices, the same modem. Some are working,
literally.
some aren't, and the ones that aren't are saying that there's
Phil's
a
just about the hustle, dog. The scam. He lives and dies by the scam.
So, very exciting. Okay, so I had to get out of here. It was 4 p.m. and I'm like, guys, I'm sorry. You know, I gotta go. My wife's making dinner. I could smell the food, right?
But no, you guys are right. This is a good switch up.
Let's try to figure this out.
It's like one of the writers like went off straight.
So I started the videos uploading. By the way, as I said, the internet is still working on the desktop computer. Everything is fine there. So I'm like, let's upload. Let's see what's going on. And in the meantime, I don't know if I can stream Mario tonight. Let's just tell everyone there's tech difficulties. Let's see if we do like a tech issue stream or something like that.
A tech issue stream.
We'll see what happens tonight, all right? So go downstairs. I eat dinner. My wife.
Bro, every time something breaks, we're forced to fucking like suffer with Phil about it. It's so obnoxious, dog.
Made delicious gumbo.
Like he can't just suffer in silence by himself. Like misery, like needs company.
I was in a hurry trying to rush because I knew that I had several hours to try to figure out what was going on here. So I just wolfed down the food.
Cat doesn't want to hear this shit for sure.
So I was like, what should I do? First thing I should do is the downstairs mode.
So I unlocked probably the best suit in the fucking game, dude.
Okay.
I'm not even kidding you. They give you the blue and the red, highlighting that the cartoon gives Venom. The symbiote. I love it.
Still will connect to it,
Watch. Here, let me get in the good shadows.
This is very weird. I was like, wait a minute.
You can see.
That sounds like exactly the error I'm
where
getting
the light hits it.
Upstairs, where it's connecting.
You know, it's the natural symbiote, but in the shadows, it's blue and red. I fucking love this suit. It's not my favorite. That's still the Superior Spider-Man suit, but it's a good second, dude.
My phones are connected to the downstairs modem via wireless, and when they try to connect to the internet, they're all giving me the same error. Now we have a commonality, but it's between two completely separate modems, okay? And I'm starting to think about this, and I'm like,
he's getting good and drunk tonight,
huh? When I was live streaming today,
he's gonna be hitting that gin pretty hard tonight, guys.
Isn't it funny that that happened? And isn't it funny that my wife said the same thing happened downstairs with the downstairs modem, but once that one booted back up or whatever, it never worked again. Okay? So now I'm starting to question. I wonder what's going on. All right? And so I try various different things. Okay? So I'm trying to connect via various, connections to the downstairs modem or whatever. Nothing will work. Every time I connect to the downstairs modem, I can connect to it and it says there's still no internet. There's nothing you could, what can I do to fix that, right? I don't know. I've tried restarting it, everything, nothing. Will not work. So I come back upstairs here. So now I've got a theory. My theory is thus. For some reason, okay?
We lost 300 frames. See, I told you. I told you my internet was being volatile tonight. I'm streaming right now.
Constant connection to the internet, and because I was streaming at the time and the data continued, it kept that pipeline open. And even though technically the internet died out for 60 seconds, the pipeline stayed open. And so my connection has never been severed to this modem. Do you understand what I'm saying? When you think about it, the laptop's connection was severed, the phone's connections were severed, but the only thing the connection wasn't severed was the desktop. So the desktop is continuing to work because the internet connection never stopped. Do you see? I know that sounds weird, but that's the only thing that I can think of that's different from all my other devices. It doesn't even make sense that the desktop is still working, but everything else has stopped working. So to test this theory, here's what I did.
What's up, Zeus? What's up, Scully?
I was on my PlayStation 5, which was it still worked. I turned it off. I disconnected my PS5 Ethernet. I plugged it into the back of my Xbox. I turned on my Xbox. My Xbox will not work. It will not connect to the internet. So I disconnected from the Xbox, went back to the PlayStation 5, and now the PlayStation 5 won't go on the internet either. So the connections continued to work while they were connected, but as soon as I disconnected them, they stopped working. I don't get it, but that's what's going on.
I don't know why this tickles me.
Okay? Now, in the meantime,
I should be really annoyed.
Two things happened. Number one,
but I'm not.
I opened up.
Let me
put
it's
it this
a good
way.
change
I tried
of
to
pace.
contact Comcast.
It really is.
They would not allow me to call them.
So I'm not complaining too hard.
It was like after 5 p.m. So God,
the writers are trying. The writers
so all you can do
in the room.
Is you can
and they're hard at work trying to cook up good arts for us.
You can try to do a phone call or a phone call.
We gotta let them
schedule the phone call. And it said the phone call, they wouldn't call me until tomorrow morning, like between 6 and 7 a.m. Well, that's not going to help me tonight. So the phone call's out. I got to do the chat. So.
All right. Fuck this for two seconds. This is really fucking retarded. Holy shit. I forgot how retarded these streams were. I gotta find out the hold on.
I queued into the chat. I started talking with the chat.
I remember when his TV fucking broke.
Now, at the same time that was happening, I started doing research online about DNS, and it sounded to me.
Yeah, this was my favorite arc last year. The broken TV, guys. This one was the most funny fucking arc, bro, of last year, hands down. This shit was funny. Once a year, we get.
I know what's going on with his laptop because the same thing happens with my laptop.
Him try to fix it.
Oh, you're kidding me, dude.
TV arc, and then we're done. We're
kidding me? The thing just exploded on me.
Look at Phil's. You can see his reflection in the TV. Hey, he looks like for the first time he's contemplating his life, bro. Like everything in the compound's breaking. Look how dirty this is. Look how gross.
Oh my god, bro.
How filthy this all looks. Oh Lord, Phil. Look how fucked off he looks right now, too. He looks like he's about to have a stroke, dog. Like, he's at the end of his rope. This is it. It's the final episode. I'm sorry, I can't, man. I can't, bro. These still pictures of Phil, these crack me up, bro. Like, he just looks so hopeless, man. He just doesn't know what to do. Bro, open your wallet, Phil, buy new damn TV. Yo, Phil, you're not gonna find tips inside the TV, bro. Oh my god, what a mongoloid, dude. Like, dude, he's really flashing a flashlight on a dead TV. What is there to see, Phil? Like, acting like a baseball ran through the condo window and hit it. There's nothing to see. You didn't get hit by nothing, Phil. You look at that bald spot, bro. Oh my god. That thing, that's looking like the sun in the night. It looks like a full moon in the night sky, dog. Oh lord. Yo, big ups Pixar Animations. He did this one. I love his artwork, bro. He's an artist. He's a true Michelangelo of our time, bro. Oh. Cat's dying. She's crying downstairs, bro.
It's fucked. It's fucked. I'm fucked.
Bro, like hitting the TV, Phil? This isn't 1985, bro. Yeah, that was my favorite one. Hands down, bro. Shit was hilarious.
Like, everything that people were describing was a DNS
That one
error.
was funny.
There's something called the network
and he made us watch all of that,
Comcast,
too.
that whatever server it is that it directs you to connect to the internet, that they were having issues. So if I never relinquished my connection to the internet, like I didn't do with the desktop, or I hadn't done with the PS5 at the time, the connection will continue to work. But if the connection is somehow severed or disconnected, now when it tries to connect again, it can't go through that step, that DNS connection step, and it's blocked out. So I started looking up, what could I do if I use an alternate DNS server? And there's all these options. There's Google, there's Cloudflare, there's all these different servers
God,
you can
bro.
use
Really?
to connect to the internet that don't use Comcast.
He is like
So,
reaching for the stars, bro.
In the meantime, by the way, I'm still talking with the chat rep. And just for the record, when you talk with Comcast chat reps, it's like talking to a very small child, where you have to explain every step of the way, everything that's going on in very slow terms,
bro,
so they can get it. And they'll
I gotta
repeat,
open a drink to this one. This is a good one tonight, guys. Fuck
like
this.
Nothing sticks on the head of a child. Like, you talk to them, it bounces right off. That's exactly what it's like talking to their chat room. And
that's your fucking stream, Phil. That's you and your boys. It's like a bunch of children fucking around and throwing pennies at each other, bro.
What's hilarious about it is you absolutely know that the vast majority of things that they say in that chat are just copy-pasted off of like a piece of paper or a checklist. They have no actual understanding of anything you're telling them.
Felon, Dale's gonna be on No Jumper.
To either try to help
Damn,
you
bro.
Who can help you, but they don't understand.
Damn, bro. LTG doing
so the
things.
Person
Yo,
who I'm talking with about this.
I bet you he didn't charge Adam 22 5
like
fucking
20
bands.
minutes of talking. Finally, after like 20 minutes, they said, "Okay, so
LTG probably had to pay Adam to go on No Jumper, bro."
Let's do the downstairs modem. I don't want to restart the upstairs modem. I might lose my connection, and then I can't get on the internet again. So instead, let's mess with the downstairs. Let's restart the downstairs modem. Let's see what happens if you do that. They said they wanted to do that and check the settings. So they go to do it, and the chat crashes. It just says, you have disconnected from chat, trying to reconnect. And it just sits there for 15 minutes trying to reconnect
Darcy,
chat.
yeah, I
so
saw
in the meantime, I'm not going to sit there with my thumb up my ass.
She looks better than Cat.
So I start searching for this DNS thing.
I hate LTG, and you know, it doesn't matter, bro. LTG like doing better than Phil.
8.8,
he is,
like 1,
flat out.
Or something like that.
Like, LTG be like shaking hands with big people and shit,
so I go on my laptop here.
He actually be trying to help his career and shit. That's why he wasn't going to fuck around with Phil.
Of the connection. And I go to TCP/IPv4. And I go to
Monkey, no, I'm not really a fan of No Jumper.
It has a section that says either obtain
I've like
DNS
seen
server
clips
address
and shit
automatically, or
I've watched it like when
the
Destiny was on there a couple times. Yeah, I don't really watch
so
like
I
No
click
Jumper.
on use these.
I don't be watching all that black ass internet shit, bro.
1111.
And some of it's kind of cringe, dude.
844, which is one of the
like I know I'm cringe, but like
so I do all that. and I click OK. All right, and then I hit close. All right. So
I
now
don't
I
be
guess
brushing elbows with my own people out here.
It should try to use that. So I check again. My Ethernet is plugged in snugly, okay, and my network says connected on the laptop. I open my browser. I go to google.com. In fact, I'll do a fresh one. What's a fresh one that I can do? What's a good website? We'll go to imdb.com.
Right, Bruce? Yo! That's such a good point, dude. He banned that one guy who has a degree in networking and shit. Literally. Now Phil needs a guy like his help. You know? And now he banned the motherfucker.
I hit enter and...
He yeeted someone that could have helped him. That is funny. Shia, yeah, he's having
cannot be reached.
internet.
Refuse to connect.
He's having internet problems, but not really.
Your proxy, your firewall.
Like, look,
connection refused.
what it is? He's streaming. Like, he's not really having internet issues, guys. Okay, Phil's just like really. He's autistic. He has autism, and that's one of those things that Aspergian people have, bro, where they're really finicky. And they're just weird. Things have to be peculiar and in a certain place for him. And so it's like as sloppy as Phil is, he has to have his coveted schedule, right? And he has to have things the way he wants them. So he's sitting here like, oh, my modem isn't working right. Well, I guess I can't play games, even though he could. You know, it just probably won't be as smooth as he wants. Dude, it's a shitty fucking stream regardless. You know what I mean? That's the point. Like, he's being very fucking autistic about his internet not working the way he wants it to, even though it's working perfectly fine. You know?
So, even though I changed the
like, he's just spurging the fuck out tonight, guys. That's all
it doesn't seem to have any effect. It's giving me the same exact error that I was getting before I changed the DNS settings.
You're not being mean for calling him autistic. He is.
Saved or whatever.
Don't let no one, bro.
It's still in there. Like if I go into...
If anyone in this community, I don't care if they're a detractor, if you call Phil autistic and they try to go like wiggle a finger at you, oh, don't say that word. That is mean. Don't call Phil autistic. Call him a fucking bitch. And then send him over here so I could call him a fucking bitch and slap him behind the neck, bro. Phil's a fucking autistic little retard, dude. So being a fucking bitch.
Still there in the laptop,
you're a bigger bitch than Phil, dude. If you think it's mean to call him retarded or autistic, get the fuck out of here.
I tried running.
Call the shit as I see it, dude.
In a command
I'm a grown ass fucking man, dude. Save that PG shit for fucking Teen Nick and shit, bro.
Here's a command
prompt. Go to Twitch and be a fucking detractor if you're a bitch like that. The fuck?
What is it? DNS flush?
Phil, bro, if you were drowning, Phil wouldn't even throw you a life preserver. If you were drowning, Phil would throw you a fucking cinder block, bro. And I'm supposed to be nice to this guy? Huh? Oh, no. I'm too old for that shit.
Successfully flushed the DNS results cache.
I don't know why I said your name like that. Joe Blow.
Okay.
Thanks for being a member, my guy.
So,
thanks for joining fourth place
to the browser,
with the rest of us losers.
Refresh, and it sits there, and it tries to load, and this site can't be reached. It didn't affect anything. Okay, it did absolutely nothing. So then you say, type ipconfig/register DNS. I tried that. ipconfig/register DNS.
Ruthless, it'd be beta as fuck. If that's all I did was bully old men.
So if I lift my laptop above my head and
You're a beta. You're actually a fucking delta male. If you think I'm a beta for bullying a 41-year-old bully, bro. For bullying a bigger bully than me that's older than me. Like, you're actually a fucking delta if you think I'm a beta for that.
Work?
Like, facts.
What the fuck does that mean? Requires elevation.
You know, you're on that cuck life shit if you really think I'm a beta.
I
you're like
own the laptop. 100%. Run the commands in admin. How do I do that? This is default. My default laptop thing. I haven't messed with it. You know what I'm saying? This is... How do I do that? How do I elevate?
Lord Kanye. We don't claim him on the
your
spectrum.
command and select
well, he
run
is.
as administrator.
He's on the fucking spectrum, bro.
I'm right-clicking on it.
Ain't no shot in hell Phil's not autistic in some form, dude.
Which is mark, default would be properties.
Like, I'll be generous and say I think he has, like, Asperger's, bro. Like, that's it. I think he has, like, some kind of form of Asperger's.
Small, medium, large, command history.
He's fucking weird.
Command prompt properties. Terminal. Use foreground. Use legacy style. I see nothing here whatsoever about running as an administrator.
What's up, Bill?
You're saying not in it, but okay, people are saying not when it's running. Run as administrator. Okay. Yes, run it as an administrator. Okay.
You see this?
So now let's try this again.
This is what we get.
ipconfig /
Oh, ruthless.
What was it? Register DNS?
I misunderstood you. That's my fault. But still, a point stands.
Registration
because people will say that, they say it all the time, bro.
Any errors will be reported in the event viewer in 15
They'd be like, you're cringe for bullying an old man like Phil. And it's like, what? Huh? Sure I am. We all cringe down here at the end of the day, dude. My fault, Rufus.
Anyway, I don't care about 15 minutes reporting.
You think he's getting DDoS? I don't think he's getting DDoS.
Do I try the browser
Bro,
again?
When Phil was getting DDoS, wasn't that the SOK? Like, that was Fred Futz and the SOK doing shit like that, bro. Like, back when he was getting, like, doxed and swatted, bro, and DDoSed and shit, that was fucking Fred Futz. None of that shit happens anymore. Literally, since he fucking got the boot, we kicked him off the island, bro. Shit ain't been happening to Phil.
The site cannot be reached. Same exact error. Alright?
Yo, what's up, Danny?
ipconfig flush DNS, then ipconfig register DNS, and restart your machine and see what happens. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, it's his laptop. He never turns it off.
DNS thing initially didn't work, so I was like, all right, I'm not gonna fuck around with this any further. I'll wait till tonight and I'll talk with people.
Put a different filter on
chat,
Phil.
and we'll talk together and we'll try to figure.
I want to make him look like a monkey.
So,
it's his laptop.
That's how he's acting today.
It is his laptop.
And it refreshes and gets me into a new room with a new person, completely different name, starting over from scratch. And I said, now I just talked to that other guy for 30 minutes. I'm not going to tell you the whole story again. I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy paste. And he says, okay. So I copy paste the entire story. Okay.
This is a retarded story, guys.
That's, you know, useful. Copy paste the whole fucking story. Okay. He then proceeds to ask me the same questions anyway. So this is for this account? Yes, it's for this account. It says that above. Oh,
I'm just fucking around to keep myself from getting bored.
Yes, I explained the whole situation
but bear
above.
With me.
Go read it.
I won't have the filters on like all night.
The guy won't read it. He refused. Instead, he just keeps giving me the exact same questions over and over as if I had never copy-pasted the entire situation. All right? So I shit you not, another 10 minutes later after asking me exactly the same questions, we get to the same point, and the same resolution is, all right, he wants to restart my downstairs modem to refresh
I think I can add bananas.
Try to read it and see what's going on.
Oh, look.
He does it, and guess what happens? I'm going to give you guys one guess at what happened. By the way, thank you to Klein for our first super chat of the night. Let's get you up on the leaderboard with that super chat. But I'm going to give you one guess at what happened when he went to restart that modem.
I'll try it.
Let's see if you guys can figure it out.
See if I can find something here.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wait. I do have a food and beverages folder, bro.
So think about that.
Hold on.
30 minutes talking to the first guy. I'm going to restart your modem, and then we'll see what's going on.
No bananas.
Please do it.
Fuck.
Chat disconnects. second conversation with a different person. So I disconnected with
I'm
the
gonna have
last
to
guy.
buy a fucking banana pack or something.
Okay, I'm
dude.
still gonna waste your time, ask you all the same questions again. I answer them. All right, I'm gonna restart your modem, see what's going on. Okay, do that. Chat disconnects. I want. You can't make this shit up. And by the way, again, I can't speak to a human. There's no humans available to speak to at all.
Oh no, Sea Monkey, bro. I unsubbed from Rich. I don't follow him on Twitter. I don't fuck with him, bro. Okay, it's obvious he's just like a clout chasing old man.
Yep.
And he kind of like tries to fuck with us, like have goodwill in this community, so he doesn't sit here and get fucked with by us, or he might have someone like Duty to defend him or something, you know? But yeah, one of his mods or something fucking banned me, bro. I'm sick of telling this fucking story. It's a stupid story. But yeah, one night I was trying to like sit here and give Rich like $10 and give him a good joke, you know, that he could put in his back pocket and shit. And I couldn't send a super chat. And it was annoying me. And then some of the homies here went to Rich in his chat when he was streaming and told him. And Rich was like, you're not banned. And I'm sitting like, bro, no one can see my chat. And I went to my other account to check. And he was just pretty much lying about it. And never tried to fix it or anything. And I don't really care that much, you know. You know what I'm saying? It's Rich. I'm not going to go out of my way to, like, have him fix that. That's really fucking stupid. So I was just like, fuck this fucking weirdo, you know? But I don't have nothing against Rich like that or anything. I don't really care, if that makes sense. I'm just like, oh, fuck him. He's weird. All he does is cover Phil and doesn't even know shit about him, really.
Situation.
You know?
It's not possible. All right? And I have no
He just has goodwill to a degree because he has history with Phil. That's it.
All right? So you want to know what I did? I closed the fucking page.
He just farms like super chats and shit all night. That's all he really does.
Complete waste of everyone's time. The chat is dog shit. Comcast is dog shit. I'm just gonna try to figure this out for myself. Okay?
Bro, Matt, stop acting like I don't ever see the light, bro. I just don't be spurging out all the time about every fucking thing you guys do.
You deserve the super chat. I watched your Code Veronica playthrough. You didn't deserve the criticism you got for leaving Chris without weapons. I didn't even remember that. Anyone can make that mistake. It's easy to criticize when you know the game. Yeah, I don't even remember the game, nor do I remember that criticism. I appreciate the super chat. Spalding.
He's covering Sniper Wolf.
I spelled your name right.
Man, bro, I'm so sick of the Sniper Wolf shit, bro. I swear to God, the only reason why people are even going after this stupid bitch is because her content sucks. You know? Like, her content does kind of suck.
Okay, now, in the meantime,
and everyone's bored. There's no real YouTube drama happening.
I tried
right
the DNS
now, you know?
that didn't work. I tried talking to Comcast. That didn't work.
Like this little F word, bro, bitching about Sniper Wolf. Didn't get dots. And he's not that kind of person where people are going to sit here and take advantage of the dots.
But I'm not chancing nothing.
Like, he's okay. He wasn't even under threat by Sniper Wolf.
Desktop at all. Because I know if I restart.
You know, if that happened to me, I'm sitting here like, bro, I got a gun. Whatever.
And I'm not going to have it anymore. It's going to go away.
Post up outside my house if you want. Just don't, like, try to kick my door down or something. I'll fucking kill you.
By the way, got another membership from BBMan Gaming. Thank you.
Like, keep it on the internet or I have a gun.
So,
it's that simple.
In the meantime of all this happening,
I'm not afraid of all these online people. Dark side Phil's outside my house. I gotta go on the internet and tell people, oh yeah, Phil threatened me. You know, that's some DSP energy. All this Sniper Wolf drama is literally nothing, and it's just like, it started with some cuck YouTuber with that scared little DSP bitch energy, and he went to Twitter and all these big YouTubers and bitched and cried about it. He could have kept that shit to himself. It was a little stupid bitch.
To be honest,
you know, I would have built more evidence and shit like that to make it more juicy, but no, it's just like, oh, Sniper Wolf's outside my house. I got the blick, bro. What? I got the blicky right here, baby. I keep my blicky right here, bro. You don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
I'm trying to do my best here.
Shit.
And
you never know. Hold on, I didn't mean to fucking cock my pistol.
Oh, it's Stampede Gaming, not Spalding, who did the super chat. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Stampede Gaming. It was Stampede Gaming who gave me the super chat and talking about my Code Veronica plate, dude. See, I told you guys, I'm all screwed up tonight. My apologies. I'm gonna be messy tonight. I know we're gonna have.
That's not TOS, is it? No, it's not.
On a phone. I'm really sorry. Thank you. For
like if I actually showed my gun on stream, bro, Baba Susan would have had my ass.
I'm sorry.
She would have yeeted me, bro. I probably would have got a straight for sure.
Anyway, let's get back to the story, shall we? So, in the meantime, while I'm closing the Comcast chat because this is such a fucking joke, I start talking with people here in this chat.
Cool B, right?
And
boom!
Basically, people are trying to give me advice again. And someone looked it up and said, I think I found information saying that Comcast in your area is having issues. It might be DNS issues or it could just be connectivity issues in general. And I'm like, well, if that's the case, if it really is Comcast, it's not DNS and it's just Comcast in general, then I don't know if I can really.
No, that was a soundbite.
Right?
That was a good little soundbite.
But I wanted to at least jump on the stream tonight. Tell
a
you
good
guys
little soundbite of a pistol.
So, for example, I have now done that ipconfig flush, ipconfig renew.
No, I know it is. I know.
Renew DNS, and now the laptop is booted up again. So I guess I should try to open the browser again and see what happens.
Learn Kanye's nerf for nothing in Arizona. It is.
I think Miles looks good in this game.
I try to tell you, motherfuckers.
I think he looks better in this game than he's ever looked in the comic books.
Road rage will just sit here, bro.
I think this is the definitive version of Miles.
Blicky in the car. I have a gun.
People will look back on this version of Miles the same way we look back on Kevin Conroy's Batman. This is the definitive version of Miles, and I won't hear any debate on it.
I'm yeeting back.
This is the best version
of the character. Slipping on the streets ever, dude. Like, dude,
hands down, the best.
Like, me and my fucking baby mom's boyfriend, we got in a big fight a couple years ago, and he threatened to kill me. He's like, I'm gonna kill you in front of your son. And I was like, bro, I will pistol whip the shit out of you. Then I had to tell my baby mom, like, bro, let your fucking dude know I'm carrying a pistol on me at all times. I had to carry my pistol in my pocket, bro, when I went to go give my son a hug on his first day of school. Because that clown was there and he wanted to talk crazy. Like, I don't play, bro. I really don't fuck around.
By default,
I don't fuck around about my life. I actually like my life, you know, and I want to keep it and preserve it as long as I can. That's why I have 2 guns, dude. One's for the house, and one's for the fucking car. The one in I keep in the car, I have an extended clip on it, bro. Like, I'll spin the block 2 times, dude.
This is, you can do like stuff
I keep extra bullets all around my house.
On your modem, and those just work. I'm serious. Like, I did an internet speed test. Oh yeah, your internet's fine. Oh, okay, it is, huh? Then why can't I connect any fucking devices to my modem?
There's
why
380, bro.
No internet. If the speed test works, why
dude,
why is no
I'm telling you, I swear to God, I should have been a criminal. Like, bro, I keep all my clips loaded with a mix of regular, regular jacket 380s and hollow points, and I alternate the bullets. So my home defense gun, I keep the first 2 bullets are regular bullets. So if I have to do a warning shot, or I have to, like, shoot you, God willing, I don't kill you, right? But if I have to fucking spin the block on you, you're gonna get hit with a hollow point. So it's like warning shot, actual shot, I'm trying to murder you, and the rest are just like for good measure, you know? And it's the same thing in my other pistol. And then I have a little fucking plastic baggie full of bullets that I keep. Like, if I don't know, if there's something weird going down, I have to do a mushroom deal or some shit, I'll carry some extra bullets and shit in my pocket, bro, just in case. Like, bro, I'm telling you, you can't play out here with your life sometimes, dude.
Doesn't make any sense. Their tools and things that they give you don't work. You know, what I need to do, honestly, if I want any kind of a help from these people, all right, what I'm going to have to do is contact them during the daytime. Can't contact them at night, they're closed. You have to contact them during standard business hours.
Darksy, because I microdose.
Who has an iota of intelligence.
It's actually good for your mental health,
explain
bro.
the situation, see if they can help you, or if not, to put you to the tech people.
I got shit up there.
Chat, you might as well just put your head in the fucking.
And I microdose mushrooms.
Get more out of that. Maybe you'll suck.
So does Snood, out of your ears, bro. I think me and Snood are probably the only 2 detractors I know. Me and Snood, yeah. I'm actually like, Me and Snoot are the only detractors I know of that sit here and fucking be wilding out on mushrooms.
But you're not going to get anything talking to that chat.
That's my boy.
It's a waste of time. They just don't know shit.
Me and him be riding on the spaceship together and shit, dog.
Call center open right now to talk to you.
We done shrooms together, sitting here watching film.
The good news here is that it's not my laptop. It definitely isn't. Because also, my phone and my wife's phone won't.
All right, enough about my fucking guns and shit.
Modem.
Let's catch up to Phil.
On the internet. All right. Question here is, guys, what would you like to do? First of all, Golden Nobles had done a super chat, and I missed it.
Yo, he's made 36 bucks, guys.
He's making a joke about sitting on it and making a hatch or something. I don't even know what he's talking
36 about. 36 bucks doing this.
Yeah, I missed it at first. Again, it's very tough for me to try to stay on top.
This is absurd.
Let me get you your shout out here, or your leaderboard spot. Okay. Thank you. So, yeah, like right now, I've got it set up that my laptop is trying to connect through.
Oh, Darcy, no one bad. It's just you need to. I don't know. You never know, bro.
It still says the sites cannot be reached.
You never know. I'm not paranoid.
Like you guys suggested,
but it's just like I appreciate my life
and then finding a new
so
DNS,
much, bro. I've always been like very careful.
Doesn't seem to be working.
Not paranoid, but just careful.
Do you guys have any other?
Because you don't know anyone. You don't know anyone you're fucking with on the streets.
To see if this will work.
You just always gotta be ready, bro. You don't want to like ever be in a situation where you're like, oh, I wish I had a gun on me.
Oh, you have to make a giant custom file that'll do this, and I'm not doing that. No, that's a good way to.
And there's weirdos that'll try to rob you sometimes. All kinds of wacky shit. You just always gotta be ready.
I would definitely like to know if you have any suggestions. Yes, the time is correct on the laptop, 7:45 p.m. It is synced and correct. It is the right time on the laptop. So that's not it.
Sorry, guys. I'm going ham with the filters.
Check the admin console.
Try to see which one fits for tonight.
And assigning IPs. Franco, I already said I am not touching this modem or router at all. This is the only one that's actively working. The only way that I could do that with the
Darcy,
router,
this is the night stream, bro.
Unplug my laptop.
This is it, baby.
Bring an Ethernet cable with me. Go downstairs and plug it directly into the modem via Ethernet.
He literally made 36 bucks doing. This is pretty much the level 1 podcast, guys. This is the level 1 podcast. We're getting a double dose. Like, if you count the actual podcast tomorrow and tonight, we're getting a double motherfucking dose, bro. Back-to-backing. Some back-to-back podcast action out here, dude.
And then try to log into that router and see if I can do what you're saying. But I have no way to remotely access it. The internet doesn't work, you see? So I can't do that. You know? It's not working.
Yeah, remember he did this for the TV last year. We talked about that. What else happened? I think this happened twice last year.
Crimson Tide, last night you were talking for
his internet. I think his internet did fuck up last year too, and he tried to no.
Bro, what happened?
But I know for sure the TV broke, and he sat here and did a night stream or some shit, and watched us, or we watched him fucking sit here and buy a new one and smack it and shine flashlights in it, all kinds of shit.
I don't believe that you're an actual laptop expert and can help tonight. I'm sorry. I don't believe you. Comment Frenzy, you have a good night.
He's pulling 550.
All my neighbors' Wi-Fi is password protected.
Damn, Phil.
There's nothing you can do, Washington.
And it's all of us. It's all of our dumbasses, bro. Pulling 550, dude. Just bitching about the internet.
Is to try to set the Google DNS directly in the router's configuration. This sucks that I can't get into the router downstairs without physically bringing this laptop to it with a cord, right? Plugging it in and trying to mess with it. And the question is, how would I do it? Because once I'm down there, I can't talk to you guys anymore. I can bring my phone and see your chat, but you never hear me. I can't take this microphone downstairs with me and plug it in, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can.
We could talk through it. It's
impossible. Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could. It's not impossible. He could literally just... He could have done this behind the scenes. Could have just did a stream downstairs, bro. Hooked everything else downstairs and just... I don't know, he could have did a PC stream even, right? Like, he could have fucking streamed from his fucking mini PC with the fucking microphone. He still could have set all that up on his fucking laptop, dude. Like, he could have. He just too. It's laziness. He's too lazy to. He doesn't care, right, about his viewers and their actual fucking experience watching the stream enough to, like, actually put in work to give them a better experience. So he's gonna opt to do the lazier thing. Minimum effort, maximum returns, Burnell. You know, that's what he's about. That's the motto, baby. Why try? Why should I try to do it? It's impossible. I can just sit here, click start stream, and talk for 2 hours, bro. You know, walk away with $50.
It's likely a Comcast issue. I mean, I would believe it must be.
It is. It is a Comcast issue, and I'm sure they told him this. They told him this. Like, bro, we're having network issues. We're working on it. Because this happened to me. Okay, I told y'all my internet shut off for like 24 fucking hours. I had no internet. It fucking sucked, bro. All I did all day was play Cyberpunk. And that's it. Like, that's literally it. I just played Cyberpunk for like 20 fucking hours straight, dude. You know, and watch shit on my phone and check in on the Vortex and just kept my mouth shut. You know, I just kept my mouth shut. And I was like, dude, it sucks. Like, I cussed out my ISP for sure. Mostly to get some money knocked off my bill. But, like, that's what it is. These things happen when it's dark out. I don't know why he does this.
I really
it's autism.
Networking issue on
you know, that's the only thing I could think of. It's fucking pure autism, bro. He's an autistic person.
And started having issues right in the middle of the stream. And I didn't tell them to do that. And it wasn't a DDoS attack either, because it wasn't like the modems.
See, Monkey, I did not play Starfield. Like it's not installed on my PC.
It stopped working for like 60 seconds and immediately started working again.
When I tell you I uninstalled something, I uninstalled the fuck out of it, dude. I was spamming my mouse, clicking uninstall on Starfield. I was like, get this shit, get it away from me, get it off my computer, bro.
That would probably fuck
I was like, get it out of here, dude. You're done. You're done, Todd. Take a lap.
I can't do Xfinity outage map because when I try to use that, it doesn't work. If I type in my address, it says I don't exist. Isn't that nice? According to Xfinity, I do not exist in their system, so they will not find me and tell me if I have outages in my area. You're being assigned a public IP and have an outbound connection. Your other devices aren't being assigned a client lease, says Franco. So how the hell do I fix that? Right? Dabhan says, I use a site called Down Detector. The map outage is showing a big red circle over Washington for Comcast. It seems to be down on their end.
Oh! I just caught my back.
I know how to access my router's admin IPs. I actually know the codes and everything to do that. I do know how to do that. They never changed. That's something they've never changed on Comcast over the years.
God damn. This is content. Yeah, for sure.
I'm not going to do it on this one, like I said, because this one right here is the only one in my house that works. And if I log into that
Shawnee
router,
did it.
It forces a restart.
I'm pretty sure he's done this. I'm pretty sure he knows that, like, there's a network outage. It's not even just him. You know, it's probably a couple other people in his area that are having the same issue. You know, and I've done the same thing. Like, I'll have an issue. We'll check fucking Cox fucking internet. And it'll tell us, yeah, there's an issue. You have a network outage. And we're trying to fix it. And then all you have to do at that point is shrug your shoulders and try to move on with your life until the internet is restored. But it's Phil. It's Phil. He has to force everything. He can't help but to force shit. He has to make the universe bend to his fucking will, guys.
And it doesn't fix it. It might fuck up the router, and now I have no internet connection at all. So I'm not messing with that. I'm not messing with this fucking modem and router. I refuse. The one downstairs,
dude, the internet just might be a detractor. I have to
grab this laptop,
shit, what do I do?
Downstairs with an Ethernet cable, plug it physically into the back of that router, log in, but then I need to know what to do, and I don't know what to do, and you guys won't be there with me to talk with me. I won't be able to speak because I have no microphone that I can bring downstairs with me. You understand what I'm saying?
He's just making this more complicated than it should be.
I wouldn't be able to get the assistance I need from you guys once I go down there. Oh my god. Oh, people are so fucking ridiculously hard-headed. Okay? I got people telling
He wants to call his viewers retarded. Oh my god. People are so hard-headed. You know, he wants to call them fucking bad names, right?
I need to update.
He hates his viewers, bro. You probably do need to update drivers on your laptop,
whole story
Phil.
What happened today. Painstakingly, each step I told you what happened.
Yeah, Phil, and you know, I just heard a bunch of gobbledygook. Because I know more than you. Your viewers know more than you. My viewers know more than you. We all know more than you, Phil. And this whole story was very fucking stupid. I tuned out a couple times. I'm sure they did too, Phil. Like, literally, you're just like, okay, that's a cool story, bro, but did you plug it, like, unplug it and plug it in?
People are actually like, oh, it's the drivers on your laptop.
Oh,
my God, you fucking people. I swear some people.
He broke the filter, bro. He broke it. He made it snap. The pig made the filter snap, guys. Oh, no.
I don't even know if I can play Mario. I have no idea right now if I booted my Switch if Mario would even start up. I don't even know because I don't have an internet connection. You can play Game Pass offline. You just set your console to home. It's not done automatically. Oh, there's a way to finagle that, huh? Pimp King says, well, if multiple devices in his home can't connect, why would it be his laptop that's the issue? Thank you, Pimp King. Thank you for saying it, because if I had to say it, I would probably lose my mind. That's why I tried explaining to all of you step by step that my phones won't connect, my laptop won't connect, my consoles won't connect. It's obviously not a hardware issue here.
I did nothing wrong. Okay.
It's like, yikes. Yikes.
Yo, he's a dick.
In the meantime,
what a
I'm just
dick.
gonna check out settings here. And it's going to refresh my network listing of available networks. And
stop making my filter wig out, Phil.
Wirelessly on my phone and see what happens. Checking the quality of your internet connection.
He's making my shit wig out, dude. God damn it, stay still.
Internet is not available. So I can connect. It works. It connects to a wireless router. But when it tries to go on the internet through the modem, internet is not available. And that is the problem. Franco, I have two completely different modem router combos. One in the office that's just for streaming and uploading, and one downstairs that's for all the wireless devices in my home, including my phones, this laptop, my TV downstairs, what else? Other things. There's like 4 or 5 things that are connected to the downstairs modem. So I did that on purpose, so that way there would not be any crossover with signal problems. Like, what if I'm streaming and then my wife...
Phil, it's a pretty normal thing for most homes in 2023 to have like 2 Wi-Fi lines. Like, I have 2 Wi-Fi lines for the same fucking reason, bro. Like, one of my Wi-Fi's is for the phones and my TVs and whatever the fuck else, right? And my 5G one is only for the computers, like my wife's work and my fucking computer, dude. And mine's actually plugged into the modem. There's like, it's not that confusing. But of course, Phil, he's trying to sound all smart, like he's a techie guy. And none of you guys use dial-up still.
Needs to do something on the internet, and she goes to do it. Oh, now my internet's slow because there's a video playing. You know, So that's why I have it that way. Completely separate lines. I've always had it that way. And it's always good to have 2 separate lines because that way...
For Retro, because he's autistic, and literally this is just like a symptom of his autism,
sometimes when I was being DDoS attacks.
He has to have things precisely the way he wants them.
That's what it was.
Or he kind of like fixates on that shit.
I was like, denial of service.
A good example of this is, get my head together, bro. I'm lit. A good example is Chris Chan. Like, something Chris Chan did was they would wrap a towel, like a wash rag, around the back of their necklace, like the Sonichu medallion or any necklace they wore, because Chris doesn't like the feeling of, you know, necklaces on the back of their neck and shit. It's a really peculiar and weird thing, right? But Chris is the kind of person that would sit there and get fixated on the necklace and probably start fidgeting with it and trying to fix it because it feels weird on their skin. So they put a fucking wash rag around it, and there's a bunch of videos and clips, you know, if I could, I'll show you. But Chris used to wrap a towel around the back of her necklace, you know? And that's kind of the same vibe you get from Phil. It's a non-issue. Like, literally, everything that's happening to him is a non-issue right now, and he can still fucking stream games, but he can't do it the way he wants to do it, so it's fucking with him, you know? He's a spurg, bro, you know? That's all it is.
As opposed to today,
it's not that deep.
Modems were affected. I know that's a Comcast side issue, when all my internet is affected at once, you see?
It's not that deep. He's just being autistic, you know? I'm not even being mean. It's just pure autism, bro.
No, Slayer, I understand. He says maybe they want you to physically bring the laptop down and try to use the phone to talk with everyone. But again, you wouldn't be able to hear me. The only thing I would be able to do is try to chat, communicate with you. Good luck. Good luck trying to get that to work. You know? Me literally typing what I'm saying in the next 20 seconds would take 4 minutes. You see? That's the problem with chat. Chat is incredibly slow. It's a bad way to communicate. If you have at least one person verbally communicating on one side, it's much faster. But man,
yeah, exactly, Willis. Like, I'm not even being like an edgelord or a cyberpunk, you know? I'm not being an edge runner right now. I'm not making fun of him being an autistic person. It's just like, he has autism. He does, bro. He's like,
no,
he has
I think
Asperger's
you're right. Like
something.
Jake says, if this really is a Comcast issue, probably no advice here
He's
will help.
super OCD
right.
about, like,
again,
his internet, how it runs, how his stream runs, you know? But he doesn't know anything about the shit that he's fixated about, which makes it more, like, retarded to watch.
I did the command line IP, what was it? It was ipconfig, flush DNS, and then renew DNS. And I restarted the laptop and I tried again and that didn't work. Does anyone else have any other suggestions besides physically going downstairs and trying to plug this laptop into the modem and get into the settings and try to mess around? And if I do, then what do I need to do there? But does anyone else have any other suggestions we could try before we do that? No, I know. I wish it would get fixed tonight, but I don't think it's going to work. Crimson Tide, I already troubleshooted on the stream earlier today. The troubleshoot doesn't help you at all. It's worthless. Are both services broadcasting Wi-Fi? Are you talking about the 2 different devices? No. The upstairs one doesn't broadcast Wi-Fi at all.
Darcy, for sure.
The downstairs one also doesn't broadcast Wi-Fi at all.
I swear. Like, I'm not even bored, bro, and I should be. But it's like watching Seinfeld. It is. It's like a show about nothing, you know? This is a stream about nothing. It's like a Seinfeld, like, style stream, bro. It's a Jewish style, Seinfeld style stream. You know what I mean? Like, Larry David could have wrote this shit for us, bro.
I have a separate wireless router that is not.
There's nothing you can do. Yeah, there's nothing you can do but wait.
Into the
I think it's amusing how we all know this, right? But Phil's trying to force. This is like Phil trying to make the unbendable universe bend to his will. And it's just very fascinating to me. Like right now, I feel like I'm watching a meth head, right? Yell about Jesus Christ while pissing their fucking pants. I can't look away. It's just, it's amusing and it's making me smile and chuckle. You know what I mean? Like, it's like Seinfeld, kind of.
Broadcast the wireless through our house. I've had this for 9 years. It has no issues whatsoever. It's definitely not that router that's the problem. Because again, even directly connecting to this modem with an Ethernet cable, this laptop won't work. Okay? Again, people are saying that it's being reported on the internet that there's a service provider outage. Well,
Hold on, okay. No, this is what I'm gonna do tonight. Fuck it. We'll pop this out. We'll pop the chat out. We'll see if we could kind of make this small. Sorry if it's kind of illegible for some of y'all. But I don't have all those. I don't have a widget. I don't have those widgets to like show Phil's fucking chat. You know, like clear and shit. So let's just deal. I can
log into my service provider right now on the website. It doesn't say there's an outage.
We're gonna have to turn off the filter.
I was in the chat with my service provider. They didn't mention an outage, even though it crashed twice in the middle of the chat.
All right, so wait, we turn off the filter.
They didn't say anything about that.
And then there.
And what you're getting are reports.
Wait, here's what we'll do. We turn it live.
All shared lines from.
Then we'll pop up the chat. That way we can keep up with the dent heads
tonight. When I became a live streamer in 2013. I was telling them the internet's not good. It's not working right. It should be working. I'm paying you for the speed, but I'm not getting it. My speed drops. My internet.
We just don't have the filter.
And it wasn't a big deal
that's a sacrifice.
When I was on demand and I wasn't streaming because I could just, you know, record and upload. I didn't need to have a good upload speed or connection. It could just upload as fast or as slow as it was. I didn't need to have that constant video feed. So they came out and they went to the basement and they looked at it and they basically came to me and said, here's the deal. There's nothing we can do because your basement, you know, down there is 100 units, right? Everyone
has he tried blowing into the router like an NES?
Like it's just a mess.
Oh shit, bro!
It's messy equipment. To fix that, to make it run efficiently, would cost a ton of money. Well, guess what? I'm one person in that entire condo facility that runs a business out of their home. I'm the only one that requires internet speeds to live stream. Everyone else doesn't care. I'm the only one who's complained. So because of that,
well, yeah, I mean,
the internet.
I don't think Jasper's complaining about the internet being down, and I don't think Cat's okay just playing Skyrim, bro. Right? Like Cat's downstairs probably playing whatever retarded game she's playing that doesn't require internet. Like, she's chilling. You're literally the guy. You're the guy, bro. You're one man in one fucking little house freaking the fuck out. You're probably the only guy in your whole neighborhood freaking out like this, Phil.
Company is going to go in there and rewire the entire basement and clean up and do new equipment just for me? Of course not. So I was literally told, there's nothing we can do. There's nothing, it doesn't matter what you pay, it doesn't matter what you do, you'll have the same internet quality. And that was one of the major things that literally convinced me to move from Connecticut, because I can't live here anymore. I need to be up on technology and what people want. People wanted direct capture.
What the fuck? Dude, you could have moved to a different city. Dog, okay. And I'm not gonna lie, when my internet went out, I bitched about this with my wife. And she agrees, and you guys know I'm kind of a leftist. But I feel like the internet should be owned by the government. Like, I don't like that private companies own something that has become essential to our day-to-day lives. Like electricity, or, you know, it's like the internet's not just something you fucking have fun on anymore, you know? Like, you need it to actually survive. We use it to get around. We use it to look for jobs. We use it for all this shit. You know, like, the internet is an essential service at this point, you know? And I don't like how in any area you live, you only have the choice between, like, 2 fucking ISPs, or 3. Or you have to literally go out of your way to use an ISP, right? That's probably untested. It might not even be around forever. Like, you have to do some reaching, bro, to have an ISP. Or you have no choices, like a monopoly, bro. It's like fucking, like the fucking ancient days, like the Great Depression or some shit. Like before monopolies were supposedly busted up, bro. You know? Like, the laws for tech companies and technology hasn't caught up with the times. And they're able to sit here and take advantage of us and rip us off and do all this shit. The video game industry, internet providers, all that shit. Cell phone guys. Like, they just literally get away with ripping their customers off. But we're expected to pay the bills on time. You know, and that's what I told him. But I got a big-ass fucking credit. Like, I did. I bitched because my wife had to miss work. You know? Like, my wife needs the internet to actually work. Not to stream video games to a bunch of retarded people, but to, like, actually fucking work. She works from home, you know? So, like, for my fucking household, it's a big deal if the internet goes off. Just for everybody. It's fucked up for me, and it's more fucked up for my wife. You know, but not for Phil. Literally, he could just sit here and go hang out with his wife. Or play some video games by himself. Like, just be a fucking normal person and not do this shit. But here we go, you know? Like, god damn it, bro. It's absurd. It really is. Shit.
And live streaming. I couldn't bring it to you guys because the internet there was too bad where I lived. So I had to move, you know? Since I moved out here, as annoying as this is right now, I could try pinging a DNS server. How would I do that? I could try that. Is that a command window?
Look at them. They're just spamming. Like, OIC and all these guys, they're just spamming all these fucking reactions and shit, dude. In the fucking chat. For the Comcast Xfinity Internet Fund. Really, bro?
And by the way, I have no idea if anyone's tipping.
Really?
Fucking awesome,
really,
dude.
Bro?
The combat is why I stuck around to play the game.
You're a retard,
after I finished the story.
You're fucking $2. You're fucking stupid, dude.
There is no way to get a static IP from my ISP. It's not possible. They don't offer it. In command type /ping and then IP address. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't have an IP address.
It has to be OIC spamming, bro. It does, Darcy. No doubt.
Try pinging 1.1.1.1. So try pinging. That's Cloudflare, correct? It says pinging. Timed out. Pinging 1.1.1.1 with 32 bytes of data.
This is the greatest. This is the greatest.
Yep. Can I check if the device is being assigned an IP? How would I do that? Try pinging the Google DNS. Isn't that 8888? Try that. Timed out. Yeah.
It's not Jade. It can't be Jade, bro. No shot.
Excuse me.
Try ipconfig all, see if it's assigning any IP at all. Alright. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but...
Come on, up.
It would help if I spelled it right.
See, Monkey, yeah, this is curated content. This is exactly the definition of curated content, my friend.
I did the pooch and the pooty pooch. Pooty pooch to the leaders and the Peter the leader.
What am I looking for? It's got a Windows IP configuration,
Who's a good guy?
Ethernet adapter, a bunch of wireless adapters.
Oh, I love it. I can't stop looking, bro.
I don't know what I'm looking
Did Will DDoS Phil?
IPv4 address? There is one.
Oh,
but it
shit.
says in parentheses preferred.
Get those scratchy.
I don't know if I should tell you what it is. I don't know if
exactly, Darksy.
It's not any of the ones that
I'm not gonna sit here and spurg out and yell at Phil about how this isn't something you should do on stream. You know? Like, he should be, bro. He should be freaking out by himself about this. You know? And then come back the next day and go like, yeah, guys, I was having internet issues. I apologize, but we're back. But oh, yeah, tomorrow's his day off. And I think that's why he's spurting out as much as he is about this, you know? He's like, fuck, why can't you do this on my day off?
Public or private. No.
Why'd you have to do this when I'm trying to milk during my money milking hours,
dude?
It's
got an IPv6 address, temporary IPv6 address, link local IPv6 address, IPv4 address, subnet mask, talks about the lease, and DHCP server data. There's a bunch of stuff there, and DNS servers. It actually does say that the ones that I put in, 1111 and 8844, are there. But it doesn't say anything. I don't see anything like a public IP address or anything like that. Nothing there is listed. Oh, crap. I scrolled too far. Hold on. No, I don't see anything like that. Of course, everything else is wireless adapters, so that doesn't help me. The wireless adapter data isn't going to give me anything, because I'm not even connected with that. Yeah, I don't know.
He needs company. All this is, bro, is Phil wanting company while he suffers, while he struggles, you know? Like, this helps his brain. It does. You guys are right.
The preferred one looks totally like a generic address. You know how when you're on an internal network, it gives you, like, addresses based off of, like, the router? That's what it looks like. I think it's giving me the address of this laptop on the internal network. It's not giving me the address of this laptop as an external IP. It's giving me the address of the internal network. It's not giving me the real IP address. That's what it looks like. Because like you were saying, for example, a real IP address sometimes would start with like a 192, correct? It doesn't start with that at all. It's like the internal address.
No, it'd be really crazy if he hits a tips goal doing this, bro. I'll actually probably rage for like 1 minute. I'll do a 1 minute rage if he ends up hitting the tips goal, dude. Fuck that. Doing this, if he makes $50, oh my god, he's the greatest bagger of all time. Yo, look at his forehead.
One of his friends works at a shelter. He's gonna name a cat Philip.
His forehead looks weird. Yo, look! Guys, hold on. We actually gotta fucking zoom in for this shit. We gotta enhance. Oh shit. Dude, guys, look at his head for a second. This shit is funny. Let me get out the way there. We'll zoom this in. Enhance. Hold on. Enhance. Can we enhance this anymore, bro? We have to. Look, his head is looking all fucking jacked the fuck up, dude. Shit. Ah, help. Yo, look. Look it, bro. He has little weird pieces of hair just like flying around all over the place. Like, I have to use my mouse. Like, look. He has one weird piece of hair here. It's like a single hair. And then he has one here. And then there's this weird fucking thick one there. Like, he has little strands of hair falling on his forehead, bro. Oh, shit. Wait, look. Look at his head, dude. I'm not tripping. Look at that. Look at that thing, dude. Look at his forehead. Really look at it. I want you to look at it. Is 1440p gonna make it better? No. Look at that head, dude.
No, nothing like what you guys just said at all. I told you, this is like
oh! Oh shit, bro! Look at those motherfuckers stuck. They're like he's stressing. Oh man! All right. I'm sorry, I caught that. I just caught that. I was like,
there's
bro.
literally nothing here.
I'm watching them on my 32-inch TV. So I'm sitting here like, yo, I can just see all the shit on his face, bro.
Probably it doesn't look like an
like I'm not watching him on a monitor, you know. I can see everything on his face. I can see these dangling little thin ass hairs. It's like 1, 2, 3 weird hairs on his forehead. He's hitting this gin, bro. He's smacking that gin so hard tonight. Oh shit, bro! Tonight's such a good night.
Because my phone is wirelessly.
I'm having a pretty good night myself, actually.
Downstairs.
Ooh, let's.
And that might have different data to look at. Or, if you want, I can disconnect the Ethernet directly, and instead I can connect wirelessly to the modem downstairs.
Native, I made that. Thank you. I appreciate it. I worked very hard for many minutes making this. What is it? This one? No.
Do I own the router?
It's this one.
ISP? My modem is a modem and router together. It's a hybrid.
It took me many minutes to make that one.
Combo, and that belongs to the ISP.
It's my favorite picture of 2023.
Router right there on the floor. That's a wired router for upstairs.
I love this picture, bro, because I used to read Animorphs. I used to read this book all the time as a kid. Fucking Animorphs, dude. It was my shit growing up. And I actually had the game for Game Boy Color. There was an Animorphs video game, and it was pretty lit. It was like an RPG, bro. And you could transform into animals to help you get past certain, like, obstacles and situations. And you could fight as these animals and shit. It was kind of hard, too. It's a hard RPG on Game Boy. But I loved Animorphs. And Phil, he reminds me of an Animorph. You know, if he was an Animorph, he would turn into a pig.
And I have a wireless router
like a little pig that rolls around and shit. It eats fucking crap all day.
Router together. You see?
He's the one Animorph that doesn't do shit on the team, you know? Sorry, I'm gonna take my credit for that one though. I did that one. That was all chill.
The only thing is to try to reset both modems and all connected devices. The DHCP license assigns your device an IP address to get to the DNS server. Your modem's reset, but you're still... What's going on over here? So I'm sitting at my network.
Yeah, Darcy, I said it like a cowboy. Don't you know I'm a fucking cowboy by now, Darcy? Like, I literally have, like, a cowboy accent.
I wonder if they're doing something. I wonder if they're trying to fix it.
I'm literally like, bro, I'm one of the last fucking cowboys alive. I am. One of the last motherfucking cowboys out here, dude. Shit.
I saw some movement.
I got 6 shooters, bro.
What's that?
I've been sat here and raised cows. I worked on cow farms, cotton farms, melon farms, bro. I raised goats, chickens, sheep. You know, I talk like a country hick. I know I do.
My still connected devices could be keeping the old.
Oh no, that's how I see it. Like, he's like Animorphs.
So here's the thing: I've already restarted my downstairs modem.
Fucking Darcy, I'm fucking dead. Oh.
So, and then I've tried to reconnect.
I'm too high for your fucking antics, Obi.
And it didn't seem to do anything. Like, it still says you don't have internet on it. See? So how would I fix that? How would I make it so that these old licenses are refreshed or whatever? I don't understand. That's the part I don't get. I understand what you're saying. How would I force a refresh of that stuff? I have to take this laptop, with this Ethernet cable and unplug everything upstairs, bring it downstairs, hook it up, and see, but I need to know what to do, and I don't know what to do. No, you're saying the router. So you're saying either that router on the floor down there, okay, that's sitting on the floor, or you're saying the wireless router downstairs. I find it hard to believe that both that...
I will solve this for him right now. I had to yell. I had to mute myself. I actually screamed at the top of my lungs. Bro, take your motherfucking router. Take it down fucking stairs, bro. Plug it the fuck in. Take your laptop, bro. You stupid little cocksucker. Take it downstairs. Plug it into the fucking router, bro. Take your mic. Take it downstairs. Plug it into your laptop. Take your circle light, bro. Take it downstairs. Plug it into the laptop. Okay? Because I know it's a USB fucking ring light. So that's how mine works. It plugs into the USB and the ring light's powered off the fucking laptop power. Do that. Plug your laptop into the power source because you're going to drain the shit out of your battery. Take your webcam. Take it downstairs, Phil. Plug it in. Bro, like, you could take the PS5. Bring it downstairs. The Switch. Bring it downstairs. Do all this shit downstairs, bro. If it's that big of a deal. Instead of fucking going on camera and wasting everyone's time and literally fucking expecting money for wasting people's time, doing these easy fucking solutions, bro. It's you can still, you're on the internet. Your internet's not down, bro. You can still sit here and stream games. You can. Just not at the quality that your autistic ass is fixated on. It's one night, Phil. It's one night. Just do it. God damn.
I look into her eyes and it's like I'm home. I was so nervous that day, Spider-Man. Almost didn't even ask. It's like I blinked and she's gone.
Pick the perfect suit for this. This is definitely something Tobey's Spider-Man would have done.
Me. Let's go see her.
Look.
I should have guessed you'd come here. Sorry we lost track of each other.
It was my fault for wandering off. But Spider-Man took good care of me. Had a nice chat about your grandma.
Aww.
Oh yeah? She used to love this spot, huh? I feel like I spent every weekend here with her, feeding the ducks.
I wouldn't doubt it. I don't know much. I know that she loved you.
I know, Grandpa. She was always saying, Tasha, if you don't eat that sandwich, they will.
Ew.
And then IP. Syntax of the command is incorrect. It says path ping does not work. It doesn't work. No, Top Op Smoke Puffa, I understand what you're saying. He says log into your own IP address. I know how to log into this. I know exactly how to log into this modem if I wanted to. I could log into the modem right now, the Comcast modem. I know how to do it. I know the password, but I'm not restarting it. That I will lose my internet. Do you understand? The only way I can talk to you right now and broadcast.
See, Monkey, like, yes, you might live in the same area, right, as Phil, but his outage problem is a neighborhood problem, like a couple blocks around him. So your internet is probably working A-okay. Like, this shit has happened to me. Everybody else's internet is working good the way it's supposed to, except for a few zip codes in that area. So you might be okay, But it depends on how close are you to Phil. It might be like a few houses in around Phil and him. You know what I mean? So
money is that modem working?
I get what you're saying.
So I'm not restarting that modem.
But no, it's the company.
The power goes out.
It's the company. It's not Phil. I'm
not fucking with that modem. I will mess with the one downstairs because that's just wireless connection for my phones and shit. But I am not messing with that fucking modem. If someone came in here and got close to that modem, I would tackle them and punch them repeatedly and throw them out of my home. Okay?
Yeah, that too. That too, see, Monkey. He's sitting here streaming. That's how you know he's just being autistic. He's fixating on things not working exactly the way he expects them to work. But they're working. You know, he has to probably make some compromises that he's unwilling to make. Because he has to sit here and do extra fucking work. You know, and that means dismantling things and then I get it. It's annoying. But if you care about your viewers and your streams that fucking much, you'll sit here and make those compromises to play the game that you said you were going to show them. You know, you wouldn't say, oh, yep, everything's canceled. Things aren't working the way I want them to. You know, like, that's like me canceling the whole stream because my VTuber isn't working, right? Like, imagine if right now I canceled the restream just because my VTuber wasn't working. That would be a little ridiculous. I'll try to put some kind of, like, avatar or something, a stand-in, and still talk. We could still do the restream. Like, we could make compromises here, you know, to still do what we need to do. But Phil, he's too lazy to do these things. And he's gonna try to force everything to do what he wants it to do. Just period.
I can't have that.
This is Phil's world. We're just living in it, you know? And he's sitting here getting drunk. He's hitting that gin so fucking hard that he's starting to sweat. And that's why his hair's getting all fucking weird, bro. He's drinking. He's drinking more than normal. He's freaking out. And he's starting to sweat. Like, really.
Okay, so first of all, let me do IP config again. I'm being told a bunch of stuff to do. I did IP config. Now, do you see anything under default gateway when you did IP config? I did.
That's what you get. That's what you fucking get, bitch.
Basically, it's not the IPv4. This looks like the IPv6
nice
address because it's really messy. It's a ton of shit. And then it's got...
Sorry, we're like 1 minute or two behind.
And it says...
Nothing's changed.
Hop.
Nothing's changed at all, my friends. The good thing he's not begging for tips as much. Nah, I can't rock with that. I can't fuck with that.
0. It went on the laptop.
Sorry, I have to use my chat on my
then
phone.
It went 2 milliseconds, and it connected to the modem. And
yo, what's up, Arkham? How you feeling, man?
That's what it just said. It's not referencing anything external whatsoever. At all. So that path ping, all it did is it took this laptop, and it pinged that modem. And that's the data it just gave me. Everything looks better.
This is retarded.
Choppy.
I love it. He's still at 36 bucks in tips, guys.
1111 is
that's 36 bucks too much for this kind of stream.
Modem. I said
but still, he didn't reach the tips goal.
0.
We're almost 2 hours
laptop,
deep.
1 hop, the modem, and then it ended.
Yo, what's up, Arkham?
Should I restart people? Should I do the restart downstairs? unplug it for 10 minutes, then go replug it in again? If you want me to do that, I'll go do that right now. That's fine. By the way, guys, we're good. There's no other contributions so far, right? I just want to be sure because I'm trying to stay on top of it and I haven't seen anything. I just want to be sure I'm not missing anything, guys.
Bro.
All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mute the mic, go downstairs, unplug the modem for like 10-15 minutes. I'll come up. I got to pee on the way. I'll come up. We'll reconvene. We'll talk more. We'll try more. And then after like 10-15 minutes, I'll go back, replug it in and see if that does anything. My problem is the only thing I can do to connect to that. Oh, no. I could use my laptop to wirelessly connect to that. Good. I was going to say because all I could use is my phone. That's not true. I can use my laptop to try to connect to that, and we can do these tests further on the downstairs modem. Okay?
Yo.
Okay. I'll be right back. Like 2 minutes.
Hold on. I got to fucking find. I'm going to copy this picture. Nah, fuck it. I'm going to go in my DMs. So, BM2KX. You guys know he's a graphic designer. He's a graphic designer and shit. And he's really good. He does really clean stuff, dude. And once in a while, he'll send me something. And I've asked him to do a couple things for me. And let me see. I'm going to copy and paste this shit so I can show you guys. This is funny. Like, I swear, he's good at taking my ideas. Shit I say about Phil and actually turning it into a picture. And you know how we call Phil like the communist states of Phil? Like that's what we call his streams. It's not a stream, it's like a communist country and shit. This fucker made, like, Phil look like Joseph Stalin, bro. I gotta find his picture, but he just sent me this shit. Alright, there we go. I was waiting for it to save. It's not saving. Okay. That's what we're doing tonight. Hold on, give me 2 seconds here. If not, I'll just show you guys straight up. It's saving it in Photoshop? What the fuck, bro? Huh? Like, Phil, huh? What? Dude, it's gonna open Photoshop and probably break my whole fucking stream. No shot. It's opening Photoshop. I'm fucking done. What the hell? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no, bro. Get that shit away. Nope. Close it. Fuck it. I'll just show you guys in the DMs, dude. Fuck that. It's just saving it in Photoshop? That's fucking weird. But whatever. But yeah, he sent me this one. He sent me that. Oh, shit. My incompetent ass. Yeah. Fucking dictator. Comrade Phil, dude. The leader. This is the leader of the communist state of Phil, dude. I love it. What else did he send me? He sent me this one, too. Oh, shit. Yo, big ups, BM2KX. Yo, he's still in the bathroom, bro? We get an empty chair stream. Sick. Let's see what his people are saying, bro. What's going on here? Dude. Every stream will be Q&A now. Oh, shit. Agent Jasper, now's your chance. Attack the modem. I love it. They're sneak dissing this fucker, bro. He should spend time relaxing. There's nothing he can do. Well, Cyrax Archive, we've been saying this the whole time. Why are you in Phil's fucking stream even saying that? You're probably gonna get banned. The bed wasn't enough for Jasper. Oh, shit. Look at all these fucking LARPers, bro. These are autistic-ass fucking trolls, bro. I love them. These are our people, right? But these are the guys that'll give Phil $2 to tell him he's ugly, you know?
Okay. The modem downstairs is unplugged. I'll leave it unplugged for like another 10 minutes. Then I'll come back up here, okay? Okay. Sound good?
See, Monkey Dude,
Anything else that we
BM2KX.
can try in the meantime?
He does the cleanest
with
work.
This laptop.
He really does,
plugged
bro.
Into
but he does it for a living.
over here into this.
So BM2KX, he actually does graphic design, you know, for a living. Like, all his shit, bro, is so fucking clean. I actually want to see if I can start paying him to help me with thumbnails every now and then. Like, I love his shit. I use all his stuff, you know.
Modem. Is there anything we
but
can
he's
try?
helped me a lot this year, bro, with his work. This is what he did for me, actually. This is the biggest favor.
And not have to force.
Fuck Phil for a second. He's just talking about his modem. If you're watching my streams, I sent BM2KX this, and he fucking worked on it for me. I was working on this for months. I was trying to do it myself. I have the font, and I knew how to do it myself. But it's just like, he has the means to actually just do it, like, faster than me. And you know that old Trump book he did? The Art of the Deal? You know, he wrote that book. And I had BM2KX. I asked him if he could make, like, you know, make a Phil version of this. Like Trump, Art of the Deal, but Art of the Scam. You know, because that was an idea of mine for, like, ever. But I couldn't do it, and he did it for me. And he sent me this. You know, that's how clean he works, bro. Like, he works really clean, dude. Too clean. He's too clean at this. I was like, yes, that's it. That's exactly what I fucking wanted. You know, it's like making fun of Donald Trump, kind of. But you have to be old to know the Art of the Deal book that Trump did back in the day, you know? But yeah, because, like, Phil's like Donald Trump. They're both the same kind of person. It's funny.
This is the United States of Phil. I am the supreme being. I make the rules, and what I say goes.
Like, I didn't, like, that's the first thing I did this afternoon during the Spider-Man stream, and it said, you can't connect to server, right? Assigning a new DHCP IP to the laptop may fix the routing issue.
See, Monkey, he's in our community.
I went to the DHCP.
So, like, yeah, if you see him in chat, bro, say hi to him.
Internal.
Check out his stuff. He's on Twitter. He has a Twitch channel, actually. BM2KX. Next time he's here, I'll have him link his Twitch channel. But he streams games and stuff. You know, and I know he could appreciate the love from the community. You know, whether you like his stuff or not, go check him out. BM2KX. But yeah, he fucking sits here in the Vortex. He's a graphic designer. He makes really fire art for everybody, for everybody's enjoyment. And he lets you use his stuff. You know, I've asked him, like, yo, this is really fire. Can I steal it? And he's like, yeah, it's for the community. You know, he actually just donates his talent for us, for our enjoyment. He's a really good dude. He enjoys wrestling and shit, too. He makes a bunch of wrestling promos and stuff, you know, for a living, I think. But he's really cool. He has a Twitch channel, so check him out. I'll have him link it whenever he's here.
Exactly. Thoughts on the RoboCop game? Check out my podcast.
Here, I got you,
I
Arkham, my bad.
They presented it on the Xbox Partner Showcase this morning.
Which girl? Which girl were you talking about? Panda Lee? If you're talking about Phil, are you talking about Panda? If you're talking about Panda, we could sit here and actually do a stream where we dig through Panda lore, and we could watch like old DSP shit. When he used to, guys, remember when Panda Lee had that soap business, and Phil would sit here and shill her soaps? Like, Phil says he's not a shill, but he sat here and tried to shill his girlfriend's shitty soaps to his audience and shit. Like, you know, if you're talking about Panda, we could talk about Panda all night. I hate Panda Lee. She's a little racist redneck bitch, bro. Everybody sits here and simps for her. Not me. She's a little racist cuck like Phil, dude. Like, Panda is just as bad as Phil. She really is.
Someone says in chat, I've emailed you to get unbanned because you unjustly banned me. You accused me of being a sock and you didn't respond. Do you really think that the night when my internet is not working, I cannot work properly? I may not be able to work on Friday when the new release comes out, and we're trying to work through together to fix this. Do you really think this is the appropriate night to come on my stream and talk about that?
Wait, do you have to pay Phil to make stuff? Wait, dude. Sorry, Arkham. Oh, yeah, I think you were talking about Panda, but I'm not sure, Arkham. Do you have to pay him to make stuff? No. But that's the relationship that Phil kind of fosters with people like you and his audience. You know what I mean? Like, his viewers, right? Say you were, like, bro, let's take your situation, Arkham. You were sitting here doing free work for Phil, right? But he never, like, asked you if you wanted money and shit like that. He expected you to just do shit for free for him. Like, he was some big shot celebrity, right? And he got all mad when you asked for money. So, it's just, he's never gonna pay people to do work. He expects the people that give him money to also do work for him. He thinks he's so important and so big and such a good streamer, bro, that, like, he doesn't feel like he should pay people or ask people for help. He indirectly tells people to do shit for him. Oh, yeah, you know, rough for rough. He does all that shit. But he expects you to not only pay his bills, but to fucking do work for him, you know? But he won't tell you that directly. You know, he's a classic manipulator. He's gonna get everything he can out of you. Free thumbnails, whether it's thumbnails, editing, pictures, right? And tips. He's gonna get it all out of you.
And I mean this, timing is everything. If I didn't start on YouTube when I did...
Oh, the guy that makes me stuff? He doesn't make me stuff. No, so... No, he's just a friend, bro. Like, I never asked him. The only thing I asked BM2KX to make me directly was that Donald Trump thing I was making fun of, you know? But no, like, you know, like... I don't know how to say it. There's people that'll give us free artwork and do things for us. But, you know, the offer's there. And you should know that. If you expect money, like, say you want me. You want to edit something for me, and you want money for it, Arkham, tell me that up front. You know, like, hey, chill. You know, if you could, like, give me $5, $10, 20, but like, whatever, just tell me that up front. Just don't expect people, right, to give you money for shit. If you're just throwing it out on the internet, and all of us know that. So, like, my videos, you could take things I made and do whatever you want with them. Take, you know, do what you want. But, like, if I expect something, like, don't take my clips without my permission, I'm gonna put that in my videos. I'm gonna make it known. You can't just take the shit I've done, right? My thumbnails, the jokes I've made, and make them your own. As if you did them. But no, we're not like that here. You know, we're not greedy or money hungry. But, like, there's people like Darcy. They're so good at what they do, and they do it for a living, that if they want money, they have links. Like, Darcy has links. You could give them money for commissions to do work. But Darcy's like me, you know? He uses, like, whatever talents he has, and he enjoys this community and what he does, where he's like, he'll just do shit for free and use his free time to do shit. So, like, at the end of the day, it depends on you. You know, how do you want to go about giving away your free time? Yeah.
Even though I'm a tiny guy, I could still do it. Why? Because of timing. It's all about the timing. You were here at maybe.
So no, I don't have to pay him. I've never paid. The only person I've paid to do anything for me so far is Darcy the Phil. And it's a public thing, though. I've always said it. I will pay you if you, like, if I ask you to do something for me and you expect money for it. Like, if you want me to give you money, please make that kind of obvious. Like, you're expecting money. Because in this community, we do all this for free. Like, me restreaming. I'm using my free time. I could be doing 100 fucking things, right? But I enjoy this community. I enjoy watching Phil. I enjoy talking to you guys. I actually enjoy what I do, right? So there's no requirements to pay me to be a mod or to pay me to sit here and do shit like Phil does. You don't have to give me a single fucking dollar. But some people do, and I appreciate it. You know, and that's the natural thing that should happen. You know? They don't expect shit, especially when, like, people are giving you money. Like, what the fuck?
Talk about this. Just saying.
So, like, Darcy, I gave him $100. I'll tell you guys straight up. Darcy did a bunch of free shit for Duty, right? And Duty, he kind of fucking, he didn't tell me how much he didn't tell me shit, really. He's just, oh, yeah, Darcy did all this for me for free. And I knew I could have had Darcy do work for me for free if I asked, right? I knew it. Like, oh yeah, Darcy will probably do this for free. But it's like, I appreciate him, the time he takes out of his day to do shit for me. And for, you know, the things he did. He helped me get a new profile. He made a profile picture, the starting screens for me. He's done a lot of shit for free. And I gave him $100. Like, I paid Darcy $100, and he did a grip of fucking work for me. And he actually went out of his way and went, like, chill. I hope you know you don't have to give me money for me to, like, help you out with shit. And I remember telling him, like, bro, I know that. I know. But, you know, we all deserve that recognition for our work. $5, $10, $100. All of us actually deserve that more than Phil does. You know? Because we put more work and effort into actually fucking covering this guy. And this guy, you know what he does? He gets drunk all night, gambles all day, and sits here and fucking is late. He's the worst. You know, we sit here and do more work covering him. I feel like every detractor deserves money at some point. Right? But that's their choice. Monetize your shit or don't.
0.0. Not even like a...
Or don't. And there's people like me that will show appreciation for it or they won't.
Okay.
And that's the game, bro. Detracting, playing games, doing makeup on YouTube.
Anyway.
Don't expect people to just sit here and love you,
what are we doing?
Give you money and shit. Like, get out of here. He's getting up again? What the fuck, bro? Bro, again? This is bad. This is bad. He's just showing you how lazy he is. You know, to put in the work, to show people actual content. You know, he's just cool. Look, the chat's kind of revolting a little bit. See, even, yo, No Sleep Real Vibes is an actual viewer. Never was upset with the guy. He could just get weird sometimes. Like, yeah. Look, he's trying to toe the line. This is him towing the line. He is mad. Just confused, if anything. Get out of here, bro. Did he try hitting his monitor? Oh, shit. I love some of these LARPers. They don't give him money. They just sit here, accept the membership, and they'll sneak diss him when they can, you know? Oh, my God. You sounded jealous of other. Bro, they're jumping on No Sleep, bro. You sounded jealous the other night. Like, what? Huh? Holy
My
shit.
cat is something else. I leave the room, and I'm walking across the hallway to go downstairs, and he's just sitting there on top of the arc.
Oh, you can't see the chat? All right.
All my clothes are in. He's just standing there just like this, upright, looking at me like this.
My bad, guys. There we go.
I was like, Jasper, what are you doing up there? You're playing? You're not relaxing? He's just sitting there staring at me like this. As I walk through the house. What are you staring at me for? Alright. Anyway.
Paris, no, this is live.
Alright, let's continue. So
we're live at 5, baby.
Just so you guys know, it'll probably take a few minutes to boot back up fully. And then we'll try
Only
to
time something's recorded is if I make a video on my channel.
modem.
Everything else is live. We're live. We're probably a few minutes behind sometimes, but it's live.
Then I try to log into that.
Everything you see in the restream is happening.
Admin information, and go from there. In fact, let me see if I can get the admin information. There it is.
He probably is, bro. He probably is recording this, Paris. He really is. Like, your thoughts, if you have a stomach feeling or a thought about Phil, you're not wrong. You know, if you think or feel he's recording this, you're not wrong. He's going to record this. He's recording this right now. And he's probably going to upload it as a fucking video.
Franco says that
you know, troubleshooting. We sat and troubleshooted all night.
I didn't do that right now.
That's how he's going to title it.
Other times that I'd already
but yeah, this is going to be a video.
As well. Just so you know. But do you really want me to go back down and unplug and replug in the router? I could do that too. I don't know if that's really going to have an effect. Check for tips. Oh, let's see. Don't see anything right now. That doesn't mean it's not coming. I could get a tip any moment. But I don't see it yet. In fact, I just received a $2 tip from Scoresman. Did the tip go through? Testing. I want to debunk losers saying that they tried the tip. It just went through. So thank you, Scoresman, for a $2 tip. Indeed, it did go through. Thank you. Again, it's slow. I can't. It's not like usual where I can call it out right away because I'm on my phone. I'm jumping all around from various screens. It really sucks doing it this way. Okay. Alright, so let me now connect to the downstairs modem wirelessly. I'm going to do that right now. Okay. Okay.
Alright, sorry. Oh, I had to go talk to my fucking wife about shit.
Lucky Gremlin, have a good night. He says, sorry for all this bad luck.
I wasn't even here, Ark.
Have a good night. Thank you.
I muted myself. My wife wanted to talk about something.
My best, man. This stinks, for sure.
We're like talking about getting a house and shit. We're sick of living in this fucking apartment. Like, we've been living here for like, what? Almost 5 fucking years, you know?
No internet, which is what I expected. So So now
we're just sick of living here. I want a house. I want my own fucking like Phil. I want my own little space to sit here and be an autistic little spurg and shit.
Okay.
So she was talking to me about that.
I hope this works. I hope they didn't change this. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
He's still just spurging,
It did work. Okay. Alright.
He's just spurging. He has no control over this right now.
Cancel. Wait. Ah, it's forcing me to do something I don't want to do.
Yes!
But I have to do
I'm glad the troubleshooter is helping. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of my face. The troubleshooting is helping, bro. Get the fuck out of here. When it's a company issue. They're sitting here doing shit.
There we go. Okay.
This is fucking retarded, bro.
Alright, I'm in to my downstairs modem.
I'm in the modem, guys. He's in the downstairs modem.
So what am I looking
He's
for?
in there.
Logged in.
He's gonna solve the problem.
What am I looking for?
Yo, Rude, thanks for the $10, man.
Connected
Big
devices,
ups towards the house fund. Bro, I appreciate that. Dude, that's your first super chat?
Actually, I have no idea what
I didn't even know, bro. I really appreciate that. Big ups, dude. I really, really appreciate that.
It's showing the name of my downstairs router is connected. It's showing that. And it's showing that at one point, some Xbox had wirelessly connected, but I don't even know what Xbox that is. It might not even be this current one. It might have been my old Xbox, and it has those legacy settings in it or whatever, right?
But no, I've been having things. I don't talk about my shit too much. But I did tell you guys, like, I have an acre. I have like an acre in Maricopa.
And it shows, like I said,
that my parents are trying to get ready for me and my family.
Am I clicking
but at the same time, my father-in-law, him and his friend have a house they'll probably just rent out to us. So we're just trying to get out, like, we just want to get out this apartment.
Okay, it's showing me.
We're sick of fucking this, you know. It's $1,600 a month just to live here, you know, and it's not worth it, like, at all. So yeah, we've been stressing about that. Like, fuck, we need to get out of this prison.
You want me to edit? Okay, I'll hit edit. Okay, so it has the name of the device, connection Ethernet, and it has configuration options, either DHCP or reserved IP, and DHCP is checked, and then it has a MAC address listed, and that's it. There's nothing else. People are talking amongst themselves trying to figure this out, what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. No renew or release.
Bro, I got you, Rue.
The option's not there. I just read you everything that's
My
here.
stupid ass is here every morning for his little pre-stream and every night for the gameplay. Just about. There's nights I just skip Phil and his bullshit,
Dog
but
Butch, what a name! Just
I'm on his ass every day. I appreciate you giving me that, man.
Chili Dog Butch for the supporter. Is the IP
Darcy, exactly.
Router public or private? Private.
Like, we already knew this. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's using his chat, right? Like, he's abusing his chat to help him. And they don't know what they're doing. Because at the end of the day, it's an ISP issue. It's an issue with the service provider. It's not Phil. There's nothing his viewers could do, he could do. No one. Jesus couldn't help him. Right? He needs to just, like, chill. And let the internet service provider do their fucking thing. And restore the service to full functionality. It happens to all of us. All of us at some point, right? And none of us burg out like this. And that's the point. This is ridiculous.
It's a private IP address. It's internal. An internal IPv4 address. Can I also log into the router's admin page on a separate tab? I have absolutely, positively no idea how to do that. I have not logged into that wireless router in 9 years. I have no clue how to do that. I know the password to connect to it. I do not know the login or information for it. And there's no way. It's a 9-year-old router. I'll probably never find it. But the thing is, I know it's not the router that's the problem. It's worked for 9 years. The router didn't change. You know what I mean? You should have a public IP as well on the router. See if there's an interface or WAN section. Okay. So that's not going to be in connected devices. Would that be in gateway? Don't see that. Connection. Status, Comcast network, local IP network, Wi-Fi. There's all kinds of information here. There's a content filtering section. I don't know what the hell that is at all.
Bro.
Huh?
How much more of this?
I don't even know what I'm looking at right now.
How much more of this,
I might be like, what the hell's going on? Because I have no idea how this is in there.
Damn, Rue. Yo, good luck to your wife there, man. I've been there, bud. She's been dilated for 32 weeks. Holy fucking shit, dude. Yo, are they inducing her? Why don't they just induce her? You know, like induce a pregnancy or some shit. Like, what the fuck? I hope she's okay, man.
I'm staring at a report that says block unallowed devices and a ton of attempts. And the report is from... I can't tell when it's from because that's not a...
Darcy, I just saw your picture, bro. Oh shit, I'm dead. I'm dead. I love your Twitter posts, Darcy. They're so fucking funny, bro. I'll wake up at like 4 a.m., right? Like 4 or 5 a.m. just to see Darcy's fucking shit posts on Phil.
What device did it block? Huh?
They're so hilarious.
It's not a DDoS attack. No, it's not. That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. See, even Phil said it. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Around,
if you think it's a DDoS attack, that's actually a ridiculous fucking thing to think. It kind of is.
So what am I doing in here? We kind of fell off the deep end here. I mean, I'm just looking around in it. But I'm not really seeing anything that's going to help me. WAN is where the internet comes in. That's great, but where would I find that in here? WAN is when you connect to the internet. LAN is where your local devices are connected. Okay. Excuse me. Whew. I clicked on Comcast Network, and now it is giving me information, finally. I now have a IPv4 IP address. I'm staring at it. I have one. I can see it. It says the system has only been up for 13 minutes. That's correct, because I just rebooted the modem. It's showing the DNS servers that it's connecting to, and it seems to be the Comcast DNS servers, not the ones that I programmed this in to go to, like 1111. It's not that. It's going to different DNS servers.
This is a stream, guys.
So what am I looking for here? Because I'm staring at all kinds of information now. This appears to be the first time we've even seen an external IP address in this device at all. And that is on the Gateway Connection Comcast Network page. So this is all the Comcast Network information. Is it showing a Wi-Fi SSID and channels? I don't think it would show it on the Comcast page, no. Maybe I have to look at local network for that. Local IP. Oh, there is a Wi-Fi tab I could check on.
I think he's gonna do overtime doing this shit, guys. He's going overtime, guys. It's 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I can check it on a Wi-Fi tab. Should I check on that? Does it list a default gateway in the Comcast network page? Hold on. It takes a while to load that when I click on it. I think it refreshes every time. Yes, it has a default gateway.
He wants that $50 tip. He wants that $50 super fucking that gold match so bad.
And it does appear to be
so bad.
An external IP address for that. It does have one. There you go. Yes, I'm dressing up for Halloween.
Alright, give me 2 seconds, guys. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Let me check again. I gotta keep checking for contributions. Looks like we have any. Guys, I'm gonna be here at least for another half an hour trying to figure this out. It would really appreciate it if tonight, if you could support the stream at any way, I would appreciate it. Again, sucks that this has happened.
Begging for tips.
I want to fix it. I hope we can.
Begging for fucking. Oh my god.
Dabs.
Begging for fucking tips, bro. Doing this. Hey guys, yeah, it sucks, you know. It'd be nice if you could give me a few dollars to sit here and autistically sit here and not solve my internet problems. Like, bro, he's addicted to the beg. He can't help but to beg. He's begging, doing this. Oh shit!
I'm working on it right now.
I'm done.
Trying to figure this out. So, what do you guys think is the problem? What can I do here? I'm in the modem right now. I'm staring at settings, but I don't know what I'm looking at next. Should I try setting DNS in here? I don't know how to do that. There's no way you can edit any of this data. This is just listing of data. This is not editable data from what I can see. Yes, PayPal takes a cut of tips. They do. It's not huge though. PayPal, like I tell you guys, tips definitely is the best way to support any streamer, at least in my opinion, because you get more of a cut of it and you get it right away, you know.
I get all that money and I get it right away. It's the
IP.
best way.
So,
PayPal, did you guys know that PayPal is the absolute best way to support a streamer? It is. It just is. It's not using what YouTube gives you or Twitch. It's PayPal. That way I get all your fucking information, dude. I get your first name, your last name, your address, your fucking bank information, bro. And I get a bigger cut of the tip. Don't you want that for Chill Murray? Donate to my PayPal. I don't have a PayPal. I'm just saying, that's how ridiculous that shit is, dude.
I'm in Comcast.
I just get a bigger cut of all the money.
Okay.
It ain't worth it, bro. You get to know all my information, bro. Go fuck yourself.
There's nothing here about that in local IP network. That's not there. Wi-Fi shows me my various wireless signals. Nothing special there that I can do. What is MTA? I don't even know what that means. I don't know what any of this is.
I don't know what any of this is.
Firewall settings are in here. I don't know what I'm doing.
No, 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 dude.
I don't know if the downstairs router is in a bridge mode or not. I don't know what that means. It is the downstairs modem is a modem router combo owned by Comcast. I have to have it. That's the way.
He's getting frustrated, bro.
Has all the wireless and shit turned off. I told him to just turn it on, make it as a modem. So if the guy did it right when he installed it, it should be just a modem. There's no wireless enabled in it at all. That modem is then connected to my wireless router, and that wireless router broadcasts the internet all over the house.
Okay? Arkham, I love you to death, and I know you're young, but I'm straight up gonna say that's offensive. That's an offensive fucking chat. In so many ways, bro.
That's what I'm doing right now.
It really is.
The modem settings right now. That's what I'm looking at. Okay? So I don't know what else I'm looking for here. Is it possible the modem reverted to its default settings? I don't know.
Cause, number one, Aviga isn't my fucking master, bro. He isn't my master. He isn't my mentor. He isn't my teacher, bro. The motherfucker didn't do shit, bro, okay? Alright? This motherfucker ain't really did shit compared to me. Like, and he sat here on stream and said it, like, he has more subs than me. I don't give a fuck. Right? But he's not my master, and I'm not your master either, bro. Don't call people your masters, okay? Like, if anything, they're probably a mentor, but it's like, Aviga isn't even my fucking mentor, you know? It's just like, I don't know. I'm a guy who got taken advantage of by pretty good manipulators by Phil, you know? And I have a soft spot in my heart for the youth, like, for people like you. Because I used to be like you, you know? A young guy with a lot of talent, and you're gonna waste it on fucking people who don't care about you. And I don't want that for you. You know, if you're gonna, like, if you want to edit videos, I actually want to give you an easier way to fucking, or show you easier ways that you could sit here and cultivate your talent. But don't ever call me your master, and no one is anyone's master in this fucking world. Okay, you know, just point blank, period.
I don't think so, because it does say Wi-Fi, and when I click on it, it shows that there's two different frequencies, but they're
Max, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. Okay? Arkham is literally like 14, 15, bro. And I know he doesn't mean the shit that he says all the time. Like, you're the one that takes shit too deep. Alright? You stop. How about, Max? Take your own fucking advice, bro, and don't take shit too deep. I'm not even taking what Arkham said that deep. I'm just sitting here like, yo, I'm trying to school the guy. Like, he's my little bro. So, like, yo, no, that's like, it's kind of offensive if you say some shit that way. That's how someone could take some shit. Like, a Vega isn't my master, and I'm not his master. You know? If anything, we're kind of like mentors, but like, fuck. It's not that deep. You're the one taking the shit that deep. If you're gonna sit here and talk some shit to Arkham, bro, you need to chill.
No learned devices. No
bro, Arkham,
devices.
you're fine. Leave if you want to, but you didn't ruin anything, bro.
Things blinking on the modem either.
Like, I'm not Phil, you know. Nothing's derailed. It's the Bacon Social Club. We all just talk with each other. Sometimes we might argue, but yada, yada, yada. You didn't disrail anything. This is what we're doing. We're watching Autistic Man sit here and fucking try to solve his internet issues. You know what I mean? But it's like, no, but check your ass, Max. You're the one that actually takes the shit too fucking deep, bro, okay? And we've all told you. And that's why sometimes you get picked on, bro. You need to chill. You need to sit the fuck down and smoke something, dude. Alright? Don't ban Max. That's my boy. I like Max. Alright? I like him. But we've all been telling him this shit for months. You need to chill, bro. You really need to chill. You actually take all this shit way too fucking seriously sometimes. You do.
I don't know if the modem has...
Alright? And I'm not knocking you for that. That's why we appreciate you. But goddamn, don't go attacking other fucking viewers that didn't do shit to you. I don't like that shit. I'll actually ban you my fucking self and be done with you, bro. Alright? Don't attack Arkham. Don't attack no one that did some fucking... If they ain't did shit to you, don't fucking fuck with them and attack them. That's some DSP shit. Alright? That really is that DSP energy that I don't want in my chat. Fucking go to Phil's chat and sit here and try to attack motherfuckers because you think they're against the shit you believe in. Go do that over there. Go with the Vega shit and do that. You know? Go do that shit somewhere else. I love you, but it's like I'm not gonna tolerate that shit all the time from your ass, okay? You need to chill. And that's just facts. Those were facts. You know I'm not wrong. I'm not attacking you, but I'm sick of fucking singling you out like that. This shit's retarded, bro. I gotta sit here and single you out because of the autistic shit that you fucking do sometimes. Alright? You be trying to hold people accountable that shouldn't be held accountable. Like, go make your own channel, bro, and make videos. You want to flip out on every fucking body that much. You know? Like, you need to chill. Because I'm here to chill. I really am. Like, yeah, I fucking spurg and shit. But I don't spurg on viewers like that. Chill, dude. They're here fucking to watch the begging man be a retarded piece of shit just like me. I don't want to see all that fucking stupid shit.
Internet not available. So they'll connect, but internet not available. Which is exactly what's happening right now. They'll connect. Right now, I'm in the router. The router is connected directly to the modem. I'm in the modem via that connection. So that tells me the router works. There's nothing wrong with the router. It's connected to the modem. I can get into the modem and
yo,
access
big
all
ups
the
for
modem
you.
data from it.
It's all good, bro.
It's something to do with this internet connection from the internet to this
But
modem.
no, Max, I gotta check that shit. Because you be trying to do too much, bro. You really need to fucking chill. I'm getting sick of it. Like, you're starting to step on my fucking toes a little. And that's when I start getting a little fucking pissy, dude. You know, and more, I'm sitting here. Nah, bro. I have to talk to you like my fucking son. Because I love you that much. But at the same time, I'm getting sick of you stepping on my fucking toes. And stepping onto other people's toes in chat. Alright? Oh, I think he's a dickhead. I'm gonna attack him in chat, make fun of him. Hunt for Rumph. Like, fucking shut the fuck up, Max. No one gives that much of a fucking fuck sometimes, dude. You know? Like, go fucking smoke something. Go smoke a blunt, a joint, a bowl, a dab. But you need to fucking chill a little bit. Because you're starting to fucking irk my nerve, bro.
I don't know.
Really. You don't want to start irking my fucking nerves, dude. For real. I give you a lot of fucking slack. And a lot of leeway.
I think that's what this all means.
Like fucking even 007 sitting here trying to fucking tell you that you sitting here doing too much. Like, literally listen to us. Okay? You want to criticize Phil for being hard-headed? You want to criticize LTG for being Wings for being a hard-headed autistic person, you're starting to fucking act like that. Fucking chill. You're being hard-headed as shit. You're not taking the hints. You're not reading the room, bro. And you're about to fucking have a fucking paddling, bro. Chill. I'm sick of fucking talking to you like that. You're a grown-ass man, bro. Like, fucking get your shit together there.
I don't know what to do. I'm logged into the modem. It works. Why on earth does the internet not work through the modem? Right? What is the problem? Especially because it's showing an external IP address.
I don't need defending. Arkham doesn't need defending, bro. It's the way you conduct yourself towards other viewers. It's the way you conduct yourself. Why are you attacking Arkham? Why are you attacking me or Aviga? Like, why do you feel the need to spurg out when someone doesn't conduct themselves the way that you think they need to be fucking acting or treating a locale? You need to fucking chill or make your own channel, bro. I'm actually trying to be nice and give you blunt advice. Stop fucking spurging on people in my fucking chat and everybody else's shit. Make your own fucking shit, bro. If you're that passionate, and that's genuine advice. Like, you're a hardcore guy and I love you for it, but stop. Like, that ends today. If I see you fucking do that to any viewer, not just Arkham, bro. You start spurging on someone for no fucking reason, I'm gonna put you in timeout. The second time, I'm kicking you the fuck out, dude. Period. That shit's gonna fucking stop. Just point blank period, bro. I don't like seeing that shit. It fucking puts me on edge and shit. It does. It puts me on fucking edge and I don't like it, bro. I start getting all mean and shit. Cause I don't like it. I don't like the way you fucking try to treat people sometimes, bro. Okay? Fucking chill. Chill or get the fuck out, homie. I don't want to have to ban your ass. But, you know, I'm starting a 3-strike system with your ass. You're not on strike 1. But fucking keep fucking acting fucking autistic, bro. I'll fucking nail your ass. Like, stop that shit. This shit's so stupid, bro. Yeah, it puts everyone on edge.
IPv4 address and a default gateway address for the wireless LAN adapter. And
I hate when I have to fucking like talk like that to somebody. I hate that shit. Don't make me do that shit, bro. Like, fuck, it fucking fucks with my high. You ruined my high, Max. I should ban you for ruining me, like, literally ruining my high. You ruined my high. You're fucking up my good fucking laughing times, making fun of Phil, not paying attention to him, paying attention to your ass, bro. Shut the fuck up for the rest of the night. I'm dead ass, bro. You don't like that? Get the fuck out entirely. I'm not gonna sit here and ban you, bro. That's bullshit.
No matter what. I know that sounds weird, and that's very different from all other ISPs. Comcast hard programmed their modems to keep the same. Another half an hour trying to figure this out. It would really appreciate it.
God fucking down.
You'll get it over and over. You cannot do that. I know that sounds dumb. You can't do it.
Sub berserker. I ain't chill all the time, bro. I'm chill. I'm being chill with Max still. But it's like, bro, I've had to talk to Max like this, like, softly. I've been being super nice and soft to Max. And this is the only way I'm gonna get it through his fucking head. If I'm being super blunt and kind of mean about it. I don't like seeing that shit. Stop attacking people in chat all the time, bro. Because you suspect them of being a dithead or something. This shit's so fucking retarded. That's some DSP shit, bro. It really is. You're like super paranoid about everyone around you.
I have no idea. I wouldn't even know how to go about doing that. I don't know how to turn my phone into a mobile hotspot and get my Xbox to connect to the phone mobile hotspot and download Alan Wake 2 for Friday. I have no concept of how to do that at all. Zero.
No, Arkham. What Max said to you was not needed. Bro, what Max said was not only needed, no one needed, it needed to stay in his stupid fucking head. And I'm gonna say it, Max. Some of the shit that you want to fucking type in chat, like a keyboard warrior, it needs to stay in your head. And I do the same shit. You know how much stupid fucking shit I want to say, Max? About other people, other detractors, and what they do sometimes? I don't! I keep it in my stupid fucking head, bro. And some of y'all need to do that. Keep it in the head. Keep it online. But don't be going in chat attacking other people. Ain't did shit to you, bro. That's fucking retarded. Yeah, Max ain't gonna say shit.
It works, but it's painfully
Max, if you don't say shit, bro, I'm probably gonna fucking ban you, bro. You've been here so fucking long, attacking so many people, me, Duty, and even Wings. You try to fucking throw shots. I finally throw the shit back at you. You better say something, bro. Oh, sup? That's all you gotta say, bro? That's all you gotta say. Sup? Nah, nigga, you better fucking say some shit, bro. Say sorry for acting like an autistic little fucking cocksucker, bro. Like, come on, own up to your bullshit, bro. You be on that bullshit all the time. I'll fucking call Wings. I'll call Wings 007, bro. Just so I'm not insane and have him back up what I'm saying. You be sitting here spurting out too much, dude.
I'm sure there's a way to do a hotspot. I wouldn't know how. I'm sure if I researched it, I could.
You have attacked 007. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here, bro.
Yeah, I think it's right here. I think I just found the setting.
Like, defend yourself. I know I told him not to say shit. But when I say that's like, if you're, bro, Max, I'm not being a dick. I'm just being super fucking, I'm right. I'm fucking right. If you're not gonna say anything fucking, like, funny, or, like, bro, just don't attack other fucking people in chat if they really didn't do shit. Or they're a former dithead, or a former viewer who feels, like, stop being weird like that.
This would not be ideal. But if this is
that shit that King Sly does, I don't like that shit, bro. I don't just attack people because they were Phil's fans and they're not anymore. Like, that's a good thing. That's a positive thing. If they don't sit here and watch Phil anymore, and they used to, you know, like, don't be attacking anybody, let alone Arkham, bro.
On release day, and would really suck.
He means well. Just because you're fucking, you were dumb one time doesn't, like, mean you get attacked forever. Like, he's young. Arkham, you're a fucking young guy. You're the one exception that I've ever given. Okay? You're like 14, 15 years old, bro. You know? Get the fuck out of here.
What the difference is.
You don't know shit. I'm not saying that offensively, but it's like, you don't know shit. Or like the world, or people like Phil and what they could do to people like you know? And you learn. It's good that you got someone like Phil to fuck you over as early as they did it to you. You learned about how people actually are.
They have a chat.
You know, outside your household and shit.
Nothing is an idiot. That's what they have.
You're not a dent, Arkham.
The call center opens
okay, you're not a dent, and you were never a dent. Especially because how young you are, recognizing that you're getting fucked over. You're smart. If anything, you're smart, bro.
It's completely different. I love it. I love it. I love that there's absolutely no consistency to anything that anyone says, and everyone is just completely confused and knows nothing. That is fabulous.
Max, Pastor Derek is a fucking, like, 60-year-old man. A 60-year-old man. He is double the age of Phil, trying to be a detractor. He's older than Steve, bro. He's older than all of us. He's older than Duty. Duty is one of the older detractors in this fucking community. I think he's older than all, right? But here's Pastor Derek trying to force God down your throat, trying to mix DSP and religion together. Off rip, that should have been a shitty fucking vibe, right? But no, he goes on TBS. TBS lets him fucking rant for like 40 fucking minutes about himself and what he does and all kinds. Like, nah, get out of here with all that shit.
Well, I don't know what to say, guys. We tried, right? For 2 hours here, we talked it out. I tried all of your suggestions. Nothing worked.
You gotta keep that same energy, bro. If you, like, come on. It doesn't matter how old you are to me, right? It's about what you're doing. And this guy, Pastor Derek, freaked the fuck out over subs, viewers, and people not agreeing with his line of logic.
I tried.
Right? And then he hated the fact that he's racist too. He didn't like that other black content creators like me and King Sly didn't just like agree with him and have his back. We sat here and had Duty's back because Duty was right. You know, and he calls me a monkey and a house slave and all kinds of shit. That's a different fucking kind of vibe. Like I was personally being attacked. Bro, he made a video, a whole video, dedicated just to me and how I conduct myself in my streams, bro. He literally sat here and was like, oh, that's funny, that's fun, people think that's cool. Chill Murray getting high and drunk. He dips that's my favorite part, when he said I dip my joints in drain cleaner. Oh yeah, you think that's funny? Some guy smoking drain cleaner, making fun of Phil, instead of telling the truth about Phil. Like, he tried to discredit all of us and all of our work and say that he was the one. He was him.
Boy, what the hell's going on?
He's the new Tevin, guys.
And the first thing they're going to say is, oh, we need to restart your modem here. I'm like, are you out of your fucking mind? This modem is the only internet I have working in the house, and you want me to fucking restart my modem? I'm punch you in the face. There's no way. All right. So, I think tonight, what I'm going to do, just for some updates here, all right?
Native, it's your birthday, bro? Happy birthday, bro.
Mobile hotspot temporarily.
Hope you had a good day today. I feel bad. Happy birthday, Native. Sorry you had to sit through all this fucking boring ass autism, dude. For your birthday. I hope you did some fun shit for yourself. You had a good day. Literally.
And hopefully via that,
I hope I turn 42. That's a blessing.
Alan Wake 2 and maybe download it via the mobile hotspot and get it to load on the console. All right.
Arkham, it's your brother's birthday.
By Friday, I can still
dude,
play
tell your
Alan
brother
Wake
happy
with you guys.
birthday.
The only bummer
literally
is I have to
from
stare
hey,
at this absolutely.
Arkham, tell your brother happy birthday from your favorite degenerates online. Your favorite little crew, a degenerate little no-lives on the internet.
Tiny app screen to see you chat.
Tell him Phil Murray said happy birthday, bro.
Checking email to see if tips come in.
He's already 22.
It's seriously.
Yeah, he's a youngin. He's a young kid just like you. I hope he's doing well. No, for real. Tell him we said happy birthday, bro. I mean it.
Wait for an update from Comcast before I go down the rabbit hole. What are you, crazy? You really want me to wait for an update?
Yo, Berserker, I feel you. I spent my birthday watching the Level 1 podcast, like my morning. I don't think I streamed the rest of the day. Like, I spent it with my family and doing shit I wanted to do. But yeah, that's how I spent the morning of my birthday. Watching Phil beg for tips.
Fucking Comcast?
That was my 30th birthday, guys.
Rabbit hole. There's no point in waiting on those jokers. I gotta do something for myself. I gotta take the initiative. Okay? You want me to blow bubbles? People are so desperate for bubbles all night. Here you go. You ready?
Bubbles, bro.
Didn't even blow. There, you got your bubbles. Since people have been bugging about me for an hour for fucking bubbles.
You're the one.
More important things. There's the bubbles. Okay.
Bro, you're the one that set up bubbles like it's some kind of thing for people to care about, Phil. And then he gets mad when people ask for the bubbles. No, Phil, give us bubbles. All right.
Anything else? Anything to add?
Like, give us the bubbles.
Nothing else. Is no other contributions or anything have come in. So I guess this is where we're going to adjourn for the night. It just sucks. That's 3 straight streams. I didn't even hit the first tip skull. Probably would have been a little better tonight if I was actually playing Mario, but, you know, it's life, right?
Yo, he's so drunk, bro. Look, he's hit this gin so hard. There's gin in this. He's hit the gin so hard tonight, guys. That is funny. Oh, well, it's 3 straight nights I ain't hit the tips goal. Oh, well, what are you gonna do?
There's not much I can do. You know. I guess that's true. HoboX's last resort on Friday. After you download the game.
I love it. He deserves it.
Chat and tips. We could try that. You know. So here's the real question. How will I be able to tell if this thing's going to work as a hotspot and it's not going to hit a limit and charge me a ton of money? I don't know how that works. Because I don't see... when I logged into like my cell phone site, I didn't see anything about a hotspot at all. Like, it doesn't even list it. So, I don't even think that it's there listed as an option. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know how it works. You know? How does it even track it? That's a good question. How would it even track it? Because obviously I don't want to end up with a $700 bill because I downloaded Alan Wake and I used my hotspot to run my chat for 2 days. That would not be ideal. That would be counterproductive to be operating my business if I make less money on those days that I stream than I actually made from using the hotspot to run my business. You see? I don't make enough money to pay the bill for the hotspot. That would be bad. So, I guess we gotta figure this out, right? My chat crashed and is not loading now. That's not good. Now my chat's not working on my phone. Great. I can see it on my desktop, but now the chat is not working on my phone. It's completely crapped out on me. It's a glitch. It's just a glitch. A blank screen now. Oh, there we go. Finally loaded. Jesus. You believe it'll just stop it and cap it, not charge you, but don't quote me, says PS3 Troop? Huh, I wonder. I wonder if it would pop up and tell me. Alright, I got some stuff to experiment with, guys. I want to say thank you. You were a great audience tonight. Over 2 hours of just hanging out with me. And for those who were here and did support in any way, thank you. And for those listening and trying to help,
this is it.
Anzo Kamara says I sent a tip. You did? Oh. Well, it's not updating.
This is it, guys.
Not updating. I guess I could try to use the app. Hold on. What a nightmare. Do you see why I don't like doing it this way? Do you see what a nightmare this is? Now I gotta do this. I gotta do this.
Hold on, I'm gonna call 007, bro. So I might watch a Wings video. I wanted to, like, talk to him about a few Wings-related things. Let's see if he's available really quick.
So, that was the $15 tip. I believe this would be you. Oh, I can't even see a message anymore through the app. It doesn't work. I'm serious. The app is so worthless. I can no longer see your messages through the app.
If anything, we'll finish the Wings 007 video he did, where he they interrogated one of Phil's pay pigs, Tyler. Like, Tyler isn't a big pay pig or important.
No, he tipped me $2.50.
You know, he rarely tips. He rarely tips Phil, but they were able to get a hold of him.
Yeah, I click on it.
I heard it was funny. So no, we might watch that. Let's see what happens.
It deletes your message. The app is worthless now. They completely changed the app around, the PayPal app, like a couple months ago, and now it's like completely worthless. Wow. Well, Anso Kamaru, if you did tip me $2.50, thank you very much. I can't read it.
If you did tip me $2.50,
I appreciate it. I don't know
thanks anyway. Thanks for the money, dummy.
I'm sure it was nice.
Thanks for the money, stupid.
I appreciate you. Okay.
Thanks for the money, stupid fuck.
All right.
I'll throw it on. Or
All right, guys. Well, that is it for tonight. Sorry for the mess. I'll do my best. I'm gonna still film the daily wrap, and I'm going to try this. I'm literally gonna try this hotspot thing right now and see how it works. If it works, I want to play Alan Wake 2 for you guys.
Okay, fuck Phil. He's done. I'm done. I don't give a shit anymore. So before we hop off, Chris Chan, I told you we're keeping up with all the locales, okay? We are. I'm trying to find time. LTG, Wings, Phil, and Chris Chan. Those are the 4 locales that are my focus right now. And Only Use Me Blade, he's like an outlier. But yeah, Chris Chan posted this today. And this is supposed to be, I think this is, I don't know. This is pretty much like a promo. Like a trailer of Chris telling you that they're gonna start streaming games soon. This is what it is. So here we go.
Yep, we're doing this up. Sampling up today's stream.
It's happy today's stream.
That's just one sampling of what's coming up in future lives.
Like, look at this. Chris, bro, the king of the beggars is back. The king is back, bro. I want to give Chris Chan their fucking crown and throne back. Get the fuck off, Phil. The king of the e-beggars is back. Okay? Look, donate at Strike. Gotta make sure you know where to give Chris Chan money, bro. I'm fucking dead.
Streams. There's gonna be a lot more than just a little gameplay.
Bro, Arkham.
Sweet.
You don't know Chris Chan? Oh my god, Arkham. Chris Chan is like the first locale. They're the first locale. Like when I was your age, this was the guy who we were all making fun of and bullying online. Like this was the DSP of the internet when I was like 13, 14 years old, bro. Like Chris Chan is the king of the locales, dude. The archetype locale. Like, he is, I call him Phil's cousin. They're not related, but I call him Phil's cousin, bro. Like, all the scams, the begging for money, like, everything that Phil does, Chris did it before Phil and did it better. Like, literally, like, Chris Chan is the fucking god of being an autistic little piece of shit on YouTube. Hands down. Like, bro, I'm gonna plug you in. Like, we cover the shit out of Chris Chan. We do. Like, I showed you guys the Wikipedia. Like, Chris Chan is the most documented person in human history. And it's true. Like, Chris has a whole Wikipedia that's just about them and the things they wear and the things they've been through. You know? Like, Chris is just the best locale. However.
Stay tuned. See y'all on live stream.
Nah, we gotta plug Arkham into Chris Chan now, dude. I feel like we need to plug fucking Arkham into Chris. We have to. We have to plug fucking Arkham into Chris. So, this is what we're gonna do. Alright? We're gonna watch the very first episode of the Gino Samuel Chris Chan documentary. You know, whether Arkham wants to watch it or not, we're gonna fucking watch that. Right? And we're gonna fucking sit here and plug our boy in to the greatest locale that's ever been made. I'm trying to tell you, like, Chris Chan crawled and walked so Phil could run. You know? Chris Chan is the GOAT. The absolute GOAT, dude. I'm trying to tell you for sure. Let me see. We watched this literally when I first started restreaming. So when I first started restreaming, we just watched Friday Night Fights. So I used to restream once a week. You know, I just did nothing but videos, and we streamed once a week. And it'd be like DSP, you know, playing Street Fighter 6. But then it was like, fuck, I want to watch all this shit with the homies. And we sit here and watch Chris Chan. Like, late at night. I do this with the UK homies, or like whenever I can. But we watched all the episodes, and we're caught up. We're current date in Gino Samuel's documentary. He's the best documentarian about Chris Chan. It's a comprehensive documentary. You know, it's not objective. He doesn't make fun of Chris. He just shows you Chris and everything they've done throughout their whole fucking life. And this is the king of the locales. Like, if it wasn't for Chris Chan, we wouldn't have the infrastructure we have to make fun of Phil or Wings or to troll them and shit like that. Like, it all starts, to me, in my opinion, it all starts with Chris Chan. It does, dude. So we'll start here. For Arkham. This is for Arkham. Right now, yeah, Chris is trans, but...
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
You'll see.
Boys.
You'll see. So, Chris was super homophobic. So right now, Chris Chan is trans. Chris goes by she pronouns. Chris is like a transsexual lesbian, right? But there's people that think that Chris went trans just to have an easier time fucking women. Where I don't think that. Like, Chris actually has been to therapists and all this shit. And there's a bunch of evidence showing you that Chris thought that they were more feminine and a girl their whole life. But they used to put up a front. So whenever you see Chris, like, talking about homosexuality or sex, that's them putting up a front like Phil does. You know, to hide who they really are. Chris Chan doesn't, like, really know how to have sex with women, doesn't know women, but Chris relates to women because those are only people that would have pity on a person like this. Not men. Chris hates men. We bully men like this, you know? Like, Chris is used to that, and I kind of can empathize with that, I guess. You know, like, Chris relates more to femininity and female shit and how female act and shit, because those are the only people that showed him kindness, you know, kindness, and maybe try to make him feel like he had a chance in this world. Not men. We sat here and kept it 100,000 wow with him. Like, you ain't never gonna have sex. Shit.
My name is Christian Chandler. I am here, and y'all are there.
Chris Chan. Arguably the most documented person in history.
That's actually true. Chris is the most documented motherfucker.
By millions.
This is the first locale.
Always keeping a close eye on him, waiting to see what he does next.
Because all you do is make me feel sad and depressed.
This is before you were born, bro.
He should love his mother. She misses him. Hello, we're live on the internet. What do you want? Mom, hello. I love the women outside. Do not hate. Hate is not so good. I want everything about my house
off the internet. That's my favorite clue.
What? A master shake. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, whatever.
What made him this way? What is the attraction? What keeps us fascinated? This is the story of Chris Chan.
But yeah, Arkham. This is the first, arguably, the first locale, the OG locale. Like, Phil, Chris Chan is more sick than Phil. Hands down. I'm not comparing Phil to Chris Chan like a one-to-one. But when I say locales, like Chris laid the blueprint for all the people we cover and fucking make fun of to this day. He has the same, like, they make fun of their trolls. They sit here and think they're the center of their universe, of their main story. You know, like, Phil thinks he's the main character in his personal anime. And that's how Chris is, you know, they're narcissistic. They think they do nothing wrong. They think they get bullied for no fucking reason, bro. When it's like, look at this guy. Is this a guy that you want to look up to? Or that you would bully? And I used to bully Chris Chan. Like, yeah, I was into anime like Chris Chan. Right? Like, I was into anime. I was one of the first Americans that was actually into anime and shit and would watch this shit. You know, back in the fucking 90s and early 2000s and shit. And Chris was him too. That's how I found Chris Chan. I found Chris Chan from the Dragon Ball AF forums, bro. In the Dragon Ball AF forums, we would speculate about what's next in Dragon Ball, right? And we would, like, that's where the Super Saiyan 5 meme came. And that's the artist that actually draws for Dragon Ball Super, you know? So it's like two parallel universes. Like, Chris is on Sonic forums. He made his own websites that would talk about Sonic. And then it morphed into him talking about Sonic True itself. Like, he is Phil. You know, him and Phil have so much in common. They both started their own websites and forums that were centered around them. They both try to talk shit about their trolls that they assume live worse lives than they do when we don't, you know? Like, everything that we do and the content, all the locales, they come from Chris. Like, Chris is the daddy of all the locale content that you'll see. He is. He's the greatest of all time. Yo, see you later, Berserker.
Christopher Weston Chandler was born on February 24th, 1982, in Charlottesville, Virginia, to parents Bob, aged 54, and Barbara, 40. Bob had worked in the engineering field for Western Electric and General Electric. The family held Bob
off rip. Chris had no chance. You know, like, he was born to a guy in his 50s and a bitch in her 40s, bro. You know, where both my parents were like, my mom was 30 when she had me, and my dad was like turning 40 or in his mid-30s. I forget how old my dad is. But, like, yeah, it sucks having parents that are, like, old, bro. Not only do you have more fucking chances to have autism and developmental disabilities, it just sucks on a personal level. Having parents that are so old, you know, compared to, like, you. Like with my son, he's gonna have a good time, you know?
Bob's life accomplishments very proudly, as he had at least 7 patents to his name, including mechanisms used in the production of Kleenex and molding of plastic water containers. Bob was very world-conscious and was an avid collector of stamps since a very young age. Later in life, he developed a love for music, especially foreign music. He eventually amassed a collection of over 10,000 vinyl records. He had a son and daughter from a previous marriage, the relationships with whom were strained to say the least. Barbara was a secretary with Virginia Power. She had a habit of hoarding her belongings and was an emotionally abusive person, which convinced her then 17-year-old son, Cole Smithy, to seek independence and live life on his own. So when Chris came along, Bob and Barb got a chance to start anew. The new family started their new life in their humble Ruckersville home. Chris later claimed that at around 2 months of age, he uttered his first word, monkey. It didn't take long for
Anubis,
the parents to see that Chris wasn't quite...
We used to call it Japanimation, or Japanimation. Japanimation. Yeah, that's exactly what Americans called it. We didn't call it anime. We didn't call it that. Like Americans called Japanese shit Japanimation back in the day. I remember that.
Like most other babies.
That's how old I am. I'm on that little edge, you know.
In 1983.
It's because of my dad
being congenital,
and him living in Japan and Korea during the 80s and 90s. I was one of the first people to watch fucking Dragon Ball in North America, you know.
Whenever his parents would go out
with the eye catchers and everything.
Nights, Chris
he recorded them on VHS and would send them back to America.
In the dark, alone. This would prove so traumatic that he refused to speak for the next 6 years. Even though he sees this event as the source of all his troubles, he does not blame his parents for keeping Roach as his babysitter, for they did not know better. Despite living out his childhood as a mute, Chris was anything but quiet. He confessed later on in life that he screeched often and was very troublesome to his parents. In 1985, the Hammer household moved into the neighborhood. The Hammers and the Chandlers struck up a cordial relationship, which led to Chris forming a bond with the Hammer's daughter, Sarah. Looking back, Chris considered her to be his closest childhood friend, and that she greatly helped him with his autism. However, from what is known of their relationship, it is also likely that she took advantage of Chris's innocence and trust, and may be seen more as a bully than a friend. For example, she once told him that Casper the Friendly Ghost was hiding under her house. Naturally, Chris crawled into the Hammer's crawl space to find him, only to find spiderwebs, bugs, and dirt instead. Sarah locked him in.
My wife was wondering why we're watching the first episode of the Chris Chan dog. She's like, didn't you guys watch this last year? I was like, yeah, we're trying to school our boy Arkham real quick.
After about half an hour, her dad came to his rescue.
Oh, you're right.
On
you were right
occasion,
for retro.
She told Chris that if he were to eat the upper thing of a honeysuckle, it would taste like honey. This is a reference to the berries of a honeysuckle, which can be slightly harmful if ingested in large doses. Fortunately, Their parents told them of the dangers of doing so before Christopher could fulfill Sarah's wish. At the age of 5, Chris began studying at Greene County Primary School together with Sarah. It is not known how he was treated here or how he got along with the other kids. In addition to taking regular classes at the primary school, he received language training at James Madison University. In 1987, in a lengthy letter addressed to Chris, dated December 26th, Bob offered his outlook on life and presented some life advice for his son. There are many sides to a mountain and many ways to climb it. If you get stopped, back off, regroup, and try another way. If you are still not successful, maybe it is not meant to be. If it is meant to be, having it on the back burner simmering for a while is not bad. It will pop up again, and the way to attain it will be there. Everything in its time. Your mother and I have done our best for you,
bro.
And in return,
my dad ain't even done some shit like this for me. I actually wrote a letter for my son. I did some shit like this. I wrote a letter for my son. I still have it. It is for him when I die or I get like really old. But it's a letter of advice that I have kind of learned. Like things I have learned over my 30-ish years of life, you know? Like, yeah, son, I tried. You know, your dad's a stoner. I fucking do things retardedly sometimes, but I was here your whole life. I was here. I remember some of the things I told him. I was here your whole life for you, bro.
To inherit and hold dearly.
I love you. Like my son's my fucking
stamps.
That motherfucker, bro. That's my only Xbox achievement in life,
from
you
his
know.
Grandfather, which he carelessly
So far,
broke
besides
while using
getting
it as a
married.
screwdriver. Bob still held on to that broken razor his entire life because his grandfather wanted him to have it. Bob hoped that Chris would share his father's sentiment. I hope that you will not carelessly misuse, waste, or destroy the value of the many things I have collected for you. First,
Dude, that's foreshadowing. I'm gonna ruin it for you. Like those of you that haven't watched Chris Chan the whole time I covered it, or these documentaries. Chris Chan went on to sell not only their father's stamp collection when they died. Chris Chan sold everything, almost everything of value that their dad left for him. And they spent the money on Legos. Literally on Legos and video games. Like Chris would take valuable shit that Chris's dad will leave for them. You know, out of sentiment. Like, I love you, son. You know, I hope that you can appreciate this like I did. And Chris took that shit and sold that shit for like toys, pretty much. And people would get on his ass back in the day for it.
Learn all about them, how to use
just
them
like
and
Phil.
enjoy
He's
them,
just
their
like
value,
Phil, guys.
And how you can thoughtlessly waste their value. Then enjoy them as I have. For example, my very good stamp collection, or all the recorded popular music on cassette tape,
sold the
VCR
stamp
tapes,
collection,
and records.
guys.
My book.
Look, I'll rewind it, but I'm trying to tell you, he sold the stamp collection. He sold it. He sold the stamp collection for fucking toys, bro. And Chris Chan went on to sell the fucking recordings that Bob did for toys. Like, Chris Chan is very fucking evil, dude. Very fucking bad, okay? Like, listen to that and know the context. Like, Chris went on to do what their dad hoped that they wouldn't do. And that's sell the things that they loved.
First, learn all about them, how to use them and enjoy them.
Like,
value,
Chris was wild!
You can thoughtlessly waste
Chris
their value.
Chan was
then
wild!
Enjoy them as I have. For example, my very good stamp collection, or all the recorded popular music on cassette tape, VCR tapes, and records. My books on popular music, movies, entertainers, musical theater, ship models, my daylilies.
I'll see you later, Sonic. Thanks for hanging out, bro.
This letter offers an insight into Bob's character, as he feared that all he had accomplished over the course of his life may be lost. In 1989, during a weekly trip to the toy store with his mother, Chris picked up a GoBot up on display and slowly started to read out the text on the package, ending his 6 years of silence. Later that same year, Bob and Chris converted the shed in their backyard into a workshop, christening it the Dreaming Studio. Bob had hoped that he and his son would build things together there. He even commemorated the space with a plaque, Dreaming Studio of Mr. C and Little C, where dreams do come true. However, when asked about it, Chris could not recall what, if anything, had been built there. It was instead mostly used by Barbara for storage. For Christmas of that year, he got a Nintendo Game Boy. This was also the year that the family got Patty Chandler, a Beagle Spitz mix, which they picked up as a pup from their Aunt Karina. Chris grew very attached to the dog, displaying a fondness and arguably a love rarely shown for anything or anyone else in his life. In 1990, Bob co-hosted a jazz marathon on WTJU radio. During the program, he displayed his keen knowledge on 20s and 30s jazz music.
Okay, now we go on to performance number 2, which is Tight Like That. This is November the 9th, 1928, with Chicago personnel, Tampa Red's Hokum Jug Band. It's a great group of Chicago musicians featuring kazoo, guitar, and jug by Hudson Whitaker. Tampa Red's guitar, Thomas A. Dorsey is on the piano and the washboard. Frankie Halfpipe Jackson. Vocals interact to make this a great session. Listen for some very good kazoo and jug.
Anubis, I remember with Liquid Chris.
Jackson laughs like scat singing.
Bro, Liquid Chris, if it wasn't for Liquid Chris, we wouldn't have Meerkat or Liquid Richard. Like, think about Liquid Richard's name, bro. Liquid Richard literally stole his name from Liquid Chris, the guy who perfectly, like, trolled Chris back in the day. You know what I mean? Like, if it wasn't for Chris Chan, I feel like we wouldn't be here. There wouldn't be a Cho Murray. There wouldn't be a Naviga. There wouldn't be a Duty. Like, there wouldn't be any of us if it wasn't for these fuckers, bro, that sat here and trolled and made fun of Chris the way they did and made content about him on YouTube. There wouldn't be any of us. Like, that's why I have such an appreciation for Chrisery. You have to. You have to appreciate Chrisery to kind of appreciate where we're at now, you know?
For his 4th grade studies, he transferred to Nathaniel Green Elementary School. It was here where he allegedly had very distressing experiences. He asserts that the staff at the school didn't know how to handle autistic children and treated him cruelly. Chris contends that 5 members of staff abused him by pinning him down to the ground, holding his wrists and ankles, and audiotaping his cries. Furthermore, he claimed that the principal forced him to sit on his lap and said offensive things to him. But little Christopher resisted, and the advances never went further than that. The principal is also claimed to be gay, which Chris feels justifies his homophobia.
Yeah, so if you don't know, Chris was super homophobic, bro. Like, I mean, like, Chris was probably one of the first super homophobic people on the internet. Before you see it regularly in certain, like, circles. Like, Chris would say or be like, keep the gays away from me. Like, bro, like, Chris would say shit like, if I could have a stick and like, Chris actually believed that there could be a cure for homosexuality. And Chris put it in their comics, like, a cure to that, you know, you stick a motherfucker with a needle and they won't be gay anymore. But looking back, it was Chris projecting their insecurities about themselves into their comics and onto the people they tried to bash and shit. Like, Chris was super gay, right?
Was abused by one. A homosexual principal at my elementary school slapped me on his lap.
I don't feel bad
said
for
some
Chris.
offensive things to me, and I felt uncomfortable.
I do not feel bad for
Chris.
Chris.
The events could not be verified.
Don't feel bad for any of these locals.
Could have taken
That's
place.
How they fucking get
Though
by.
Chris never specified the reasoning behind their attacks.
Don't ever feel bad for Chris Chan or Phil, or don't ever feel bad for none of these guys, okay? Cause like, yes, I'll say this. They had probably some shitty hands in their development, right? Growing up. But they learned things. They showed you. Okay? All these locales have shown you that they know right from wrong. They choose to do the wrong thing almost every fucking time. Chris Chan knows that incest is wrong. Chris Chan's been on Twitter saying that they think is wrong and all this shit, but at the same time showing you that they'll sit here and probably do incest.
Nor did he state whether him being restrained and being assaulted by the principal were separate or related events. It is possible that he may have been restrained and verbally abused as a form of disciplinary action, and even placed in a scream room, which was a fairly common school installation for dealing with autistic children up until the mid-1990s. Whatever events transpired, it forced Chris's parents to take him away from Nathaniel Green Elementary School. To further things, they took the case.
My biggest reason, bro, for not feeling sorry for autistic people, bro, and like people with some development disabilities is that I know for sure, even Chris Chan, bro, they're given therapy. They're given therapy. Even Chris, people like to say, oh, Chris never had a chance. It's like, no, Chris had a chance. His schools gave him therapy. His fucking college demanded that he see the fucking college therapist to be able to go to school. Like, Chris, there's a lot of documentation, right, of Chris seeing therapists, but, like, not interacting with the fucking therapist, pretty much. You know, like, all Chris would give any therapist is enough to just say, like, Chris looks fat, overweight, you know, and they say some weird shit. But it looks like Chris isn't gonna commit suicide or go on a shooting spree, and that's a problem with this fucking mental health system, okay? I'm saying this as a fucking American, bro. America, we have the biggest rates of people, mentally ill people, that sit here and snap and fucking shoot people, bro. Okay, it's that thinking that lets people do that shit, and lets people like Chris Chan fly under the radar. Like, to me, if you could dress yourself, you could wipe your fucking ass. Like, you're not wiping your ass and, like, writing your name in feces on the wall. Okay? Like, you're not sitting here and putting cucumbers in your ass and going, but the voices told me to. Like, no, they're not that fucking far gone. Chris isn't, Phil isn't. They deserve no sympathy. They're mentally ill people that constantly refuse fucking help, okay, of any kind, whether it's forced on them or not. Like, Chris was in fucking jail for like 2, almost 3 years and still thinks they're Jesus fucking Christ. Like, some people can't be helped, and these are the locals. Cyrax, DSP, Wings, Chris Chan. You can't help these guys, bro.
To Greene County Court.
They're gone.
After the school board threatened to take Chris out of mainstream education and instate him into a special needs school, the Chandlers dropped the case. For the remainder of the school year, he was homeschooled. It was around this tumultuous time that young Christopher had an uplifting experience that would change his life. During a shopping trip in Richmond, possibly in December 1992, but in other accounts he stated that it was 1989, he came across the Leonard Bernstein Symphony Orchestra.
Is OTG a locale? Yes.
Animatronic characters that is held around Christmas time at the Regency Square shopping mall.
So, like, Arkham, the definition of locale, like, it's easy to say, oh yeah, you're a locale because you're being upset because someone made fun of you, right? But that's not the definition of a locale. A locale is someone that you could constantly, bro, like milking, like how a farmer goes in the morning, puts a bucket under a cow, and milks her udders, right? And they do that. They could do it every morning and get a bucket of milk and feed their families and shit. That's what we do. That's why they're called locals. You know, like LTG is a local because, like, he overreacts to everything. It's people that overreact to the slightest inconveniences or the slightest criticism, right? They double down on shit. They show signs of narcissism. Like, being a local isn't like, oh yeah, you did something stupid online, you're a local. It's like, usually, it's a mental illness to be a local. It's like being a narcissist and bipolar and sociopathic all mixed together. That makes you a local. You're unaware of why people make fun of you and laugh at you, you know? But you think that you're the shit. Or you think that, like, what locals do, they think they could threaten their trolls and people that make fun of them with the feds. Like, Phil's done it. Oh, like, Chris Chan's done it. All the locals, Wings, all of them do it at some point. I'm gonna call the FBI. I'm gonna get the feds on you. Like, they try to do shit to scare their trolls away. Using really mundane things that we know isn't gonna get us in trouble. Like, making fun of you on the internet isn't breaking the law. It's not harassment and whatever they think. You know, it's like the little mundane things. They take them and make them actual fucking shows, bro. Like arcs, seasons in a show. You know? Like, these guys don't know how to cope with criticism, with being made fun of. Like, if you make fun of me, I'll probably make fun of you. You know, I'll probably ignore you. But, like, Phil and Chris and people like that, they can't ignore it. They can't help but to, like, you know, they go on 30-minute rants, bro, about the people they think that done them wrong and shit like that. They do very autistic shit like that. Or they beg for money. Like, nowadays, another thing that makes you a local is begging for money. You know, and there's detractors in this community that we sat here and made fun of, and we excommunicated them because they sat here and begged for money, or they sat here and spurred the fuck out on other detractors or this whole community because of what we do, or they think they don't have it. They deserve more than what they get and shit like that, you know? But yeah,
the conductor,
Leonard
Bearstein,
LTG is a local.
Interactive with his audience with the help of a human controller behind the scenes.
He's one of the top YouTube
day,
locals.
The turnout for the show was weak, so Chris got extra attention from the bear. When Leonard asked him his name, the person controlling the animatronic misheard it and answered back, calling him Christian. The boy took this as a profound sign and felt that he should be called Christian. In order for Chris to continue with formal education, Bob and Chris moved to Chesterfield County, while Barbara remained in the family house in Ruckersville with Patty, so she could keep working. Christian enrolled in Providence Middle School in Richmond. He looked back fondly over his time here, giving special credit to his teacher Virginia Sanford. She was the most influential teacher in my life. During my years at Providence Middle School, she taught me better social skills, how to better cope with other people, bullies, and life. With a positive and fun tomboyish attitude, she was a teacher any child would be most proud to look up to and be taught by.
So she was probably a lesbian. Literally, she was probably one of those rough and tumble school teachers. I had one of them. Like, she played softball. You know, she was one of those school teachers in the early 2000s. You only knew if they were gay if you saw them playing softball.
He also forged a friendship with Natasha Turner, a girl a few years older than him.
Yo, Native, thanks for the $1.99. I appreciate that, bro.
They would
Here's
often
a little
hang out
something for
together at the bus
entertaining
stop.
you. Bro,
He would
I'm
sometimes give her money
surprised
on behalf of his
and
father
grateful
for her friendship
and glad
attention.
that I entertained
Chris would
you.
later
Thank
realize
you so
that
much,
Natasha
bro.
was,
For
in a
real.
sense, a friend with benefits. She would stay
really
with him and be
appreciate
friendly
that.
in exchange for a monetary reward from Bob. Bob knew that his son had little hope in forming true friendships otherwise.
The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Arkham, what's the
TV
best?
show is
Where
on
are the
air.
rankings?
In the fall of '93, Sega.
I feel like that depends on the person. But for me, it depends on the platform too, you know? So, if we're talking YouTube locales, Phil's the king. Like, Phil is the fucking king, bro. But the king used to be Chris Chan. Like, Chris Chan is a legend. Chris Chan is a YouTube locale legend. Just bona fide, bro. You know? So if I was to rank them, it'd go Chris Chan, DSP. Let me see. Cyrat's, Wings, then Boogie. Boogie's always, like, the lowest of my priority. Like, he's on my radar. I be seeing the shit he does. You know, I keep up to date. But he's the lowest priority. You know, he's a basic level manipulator and shit. He is. He tries hard, but, like, Boogie's really bad at lying and manipulating. Phil is just good. He made it a science, bro. Like, Phil could write a book about how to get money out of retarded people. Like, he's just the king, bro. He's the GOAT. He's the greatest e-beggar of all time. He's better than any fucking titty streamer. He's good. Like, it's the only time I pat him on the back. He's the greatest scammer on the internet that's ever lived. But Wings, he tries, right? And so does LTG. LTG is on my list, but like, nah. My top 3 are Chris Chan, DSP, and then Wings. For sure, bro. Those are my top 3. Like, Boogie, he's somewhere near the bottom of my priorities. Cyrax is there too. You know, but it's just like, damn, they be going ham to fucking get your money, dude. Sorry. Love you, bitch. What? My kiss was wet?
Yeah.
Come here and give me another one. Wipe your mouth off. I will. Fine. My wife's being a fucking spurg.
The video game
give me a
developer
kiss.
held a watch and win sweepstakes contest in conjunction with their Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon.
Love you.
The lucky winner would get a $1,000 shopping
wet.
spree at KB Toys. And
no, your kiss was wet. What the fuck, bro? You're a bitch. I'm not a bitch. You don't call me a bitch in my house. I gave you the right to vote, bro. Don't call me a bitch in my house, woman.
Was Chris.
Christian is one of only about 100 winners nationally to receive $1,000 worth of Sega games and equipment. For his parents, it's just another example of how well he's doing. Christian is a high-functioning autistic child. This past fall, on his own initiative, he entered a contest based on a favorite cartoon character.
All I had to do was exactly watch Sonic the Hedgehog.
This is one of the things that primed Chris for their entitlement. Literally, like, oh, Chris' parents think he's doing so well. He's a high-functioning autistic child. Like, bro, like, Chris got so gassed up on this for their whole life. I'm trying to tell you, this gassed up Chris for their whole fucking life. Like, Chris thought that they were supposed to fucking win every contest they got in. Just supposed to be on the... Like, bro, this fucked Chris up. Literally, his retarded autistic little brain being on the news for winning a fucking contest, you know? This fucked Chris up, dude.
Cartoon, and I'd listen to what Sonic says at the end of it, and write it down for a whole week, and then I had to mail it in, and it has to be drawn out of a hat, and I just won.
And Christian's father says it only takes a few hours for him to master an electronic game and then move on to another. I can't master any of them. That's it for now, and it's...
Bro, listen, like, really, listen to the newscasters and tell me if you were a retarded little autistic kid, this wouldn't have had you gassed up. Bro, if the newscasters were going, God damn, Chill Murray, bro, he's really good at Halo. I couldn't even do that. Fuck. That would have gassed me up too.
Another example of how well he's doing. Christian is a high-functioning autistic
gassed him up. This fucker wasn't even 10.
Based on a favorite cartoon character.
had to do was exactly watch Sonic the Hedgehog
I did.
Cartoon, and I'd listen to what Sonic says at the end of it, and write it down for a whole week, and then I had to mail it in, and I had to be drawn out of a hat, and I just won.
And I just
and Christian
won.
Spider says it only takes a few hours for him to master an electronic game and then move on to another. I can't master any of them. That's it for now.
It just takes him a few hours. Bro, think about it. Okay, look, from a gamer's perspective, right? Like, all those NES games and Sega games from back in the day, we know for sure. We know how to beat them, and we played harder, more intricate games. The games that Chris played, that's the length of them. They were 2 hours to 3 hours long. You know, that's all you did all day. You could beat an NES or Sega game in 4 fucking hours. 4 to 6. I'd be generous to say 6, right? Non-stop play. You could finish any old fucking game that I grew up with in 6 hours. But this was an achievement because Chris was autistic. His dad said he could beat it. He beat Sonic in 2 hours. Every Sonic game is like 3 to 6 hours in length. Like, Chris was never special for being autistic and being able to beat these games. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. It's like, it just gassed him up to think he was special. More special than anybody else. Because he's autistic and he beat a video game.
This is the first of many competitions that he entered during his life, and has cemented itself as a likely key reinforcer to his future sense of entitlement.
Yup, see? It was. It
On
made
December
him feel entitled about everything in his life, dude. You could tell.
An article about Christian's
like, think about it. If I was like 5 and I saw newscasters going like, oh, damn, his mom and dad said he's good at video games, better than me. That literally made me feel like, damn, I'm really good at video games. I'm goated. I'm better than the people on TV. You know? Like, Chris is so retarded. It fucked his head up. It did.
With Leonard Bernstein, entitled, "It Took a Talking Bear to Give the Name a Young Boy Loves." The boy's father recounts the events of the day. Since this was early in the Christmas season, on a Thursday afternoon, the crowd was light. The conversation between Leonard and Christopher lasted about an hour. Christopher was spellbound. Something unusual happened during that conversation. When Leonard Bernstein, in a decidedly British accent, asked Christopher his name, the bear must have misunderstood what the boy replied. Leonard started calling our son Christian. What better name for the Christmas season? And the name stuck like glue.
Yeah, his name was fucking Christopher. He was born Christopher, bro. And literally because a fucking animatronic bear or whatever called him Christian, and it was Christmas, they changed his name to Christian, bro. They did this. Like, not only is Chris insane, but this is an example to show you how fucking not well his parents are, you know?
From that time on, for the past year, his name has been Christian Weston Chandler. Christian is very emphatic about that. Bob also offered up some insight into the family's situation. Christopher is a high-functioning autistic child. While intellectually, his age level is 12 or 13, socially, he is around age 7 or 8. He has some behavior problems with his peers, and relates better with children a few years younger than him. The Greene County school system was not equipped to teach an autistic child, Mr. Chandler said. The Chesterfield County school system has accepted him with open arms. The article also mentions that Bob had originally wanted to name his son Christian, but had chickened out. It is unclear what scared him off from naming his child Christian. In any case, the
Hi, Barb. Barb's fucking stupid ass going, I don't want him to be Christian. His name is Christopher. I'm the one that shot him out my vagina. I'm the one that had to sit here and push. And fucking Bob sat here and cucked up. Literally cucked up like a little bitch and went, alright, Barb. all right, Barb, yeah, his name's Christopher. You know? And then Bob, the second he found a chance to name him what he fucking wanted to name him, he's like, the talking bear said Christian. It's Jesus. Jesus Christ said that his name is Christian. You know, and Barb fell for it because she's, like, retarded, too. I know that's what happened, bro. Barb, like, Bob sat here and clutched up.
To Christian Weston Chandler.
He clutched up, dude.
In the spring of '96, Barbara retired from her secretarial position at Virginia Power and moved in with Bob and Chris, reuniting the boy with Patty the dog. In late spring, Chris graduated from Providence Middle School. As a parting gift, Mrs. Sanford wrote a personal, touching, and prophetic letter
Damn, that
to Chris.
bitch is tall. What? Holy shit, that bitch is tall. That bitch is like the same height as me. Fuck. She's just sitting here towering over all the other women and Chris. Putting her arms around other women like she was the dominant female.
It's been 3 years now.
Oh my god, rewind that. That shit's funny.
Where has the time gone
Look
to?
at this.
The most important parting words I could...
Wait.
Barbara retired from her secretarial position at Virginia Power and moved in with Bob and Chris, reuniting the boy with Patty the dog. In late spring, Chris graduated from Providence Middle School. As a parting gift...
Look how tall this bitch is, bro. She's like the same height as me. She's like towering over these other women and Chris. That's kind of funny.
Mrs. Sanford wrote
Miss Sanford? Damn, bro.
A prophetic letter to Chris.
Miss Sanford has some legs.
It's been 3 years now at Providence, and it's all over. Where has the time gone to? The most important parting words I can leave you with, well, are to always remember this. You show people where your weak points are located. Then they will know how to push your button.
I can't relate to this. My middle school teachers were pieces of shit, bro. Literally in middle school, my mom, she meant well, but she put me in this, like, middle school, right? That was full of rich white kids, and they just all tried to bully me. So I bullied them back. And I was the toughest kid in school, bro. I remember this. Like, everyone just hated my ass. Like, the toughest kids would try to beat me up, and they couldn't. And it'd be funny. And I would sit here and get, I got an in-school suspension because one kid, he was actually one of my best friends. I'll never forget this. Like, he loved anime and Kingdom Hearts just like I did, and we talked about this shit all the time. But, like, my actual childhood friend that I went to school with, I don't think he liked it. And he started calling me and my friend, like, F words. Like, oh, yeah, look at Chill and so-and-so. Look at them, they're F words. They sit here and sit together all the time and talk. And, like, he had a bunch of people calling me the F word and shit. Because me and my homie, we're still friends to this day, you know? He called me and him F words, and we sat here and ignored it. But I will never forget it. It was the day before summer vacation, and this kid came up to me, and he was pretending like he wanted to be friends again. And I'm naive. I'm kind of like Goku. I was like, oh yeah, hey, dude. You know, and he's like, oh yeah, hey, Chill, blah, blah, blah. He lured me into conversation, right? And I was like, oh shit, maybe he wants to be friends again. And then literally, bro, he gives me the double middle fingers. And he's like, fuck you, N-word. He literally said that. He's like, fuck you, N-word. And I snapped. It's the first time I ever snapped in my life. And I just saw nothing but red. And I grabbed this kid by his fucking shirt. And I started throwing him all over the campus. Like, I was throwing him over the lunch benches. I was throwing him over the waist-high things of concrete. I was throwing him against walls. That's all I did. I didn't punch the shit out of him or stomp him out. But he was a little scrawny white kid, right? And I was this big, 210-pound black guy. and I was just grabbing him and just tossing him all over the place. And my best friend saw me, he came out there. He's like, chill, stop, bro, you're gonna get in trouble. And I was blacked out. Like, literally, I had pure rage, bro. All the rage from being made fun of and all the little rich white kids making fun of me. I just finally snapped. And I was just grabbing him, like, by the ankle. I grab him and toss him, bro. I grab him again, toss him like 5 feet, you know? And then I was about to punch him in the face. And I remember a fist, like a hand, grabbing me by the wrist. And I looked over my shoulder, and there's the fucking principal of the school. And I was, alright, I'm done. I'm done. I put both my hands up. I was, alright, I'm done. I'm done. And he took me into the fucking office. I ended up getting a fucking weekend of in-school suspension for it.
If you never
it was
them,
nice.
They will
I
never
felt
know.
good for doing that too.
I hope you will have an enjoyable summer.
Like, I don't stay up at night going, oh, I should have did this. I should have said that. Like, nah, I pop off, bro. I grabbed that little white kid by the fucking shirt. I started just throwing him everywhere. It was nice.
Where, according to Christian, he spent the happiest years of his life.
But it sucked getting in trouble.
Over the course of 4
sure.
semesters, he studied Spanish.
That was your age,
he has a very
Arco.
loose grasp. For class assignments, he adopted a Spanish name,
Darcy,
Ricardo,
no,
a common
the kid
practice
never
for students in order to
apologized.
better get into character and the culture of the language. However,
he got suspended too. He got in-school
Ricardo
suspension
in class
too
assignments outside
for
of Spanish,
calling me the N-word and
considers
shit.
it as part of his real name.
But yeah, no.
When riding on the school
we
bus,
never were
he
friends
used to sit right in front of the bus door, so he could always get off the fastest. However, during his freshman year, he got into an altercation with another boy who wanted to be off the bus first. He punched Christian in the face, knocking his glasses off. In order to resolve the issue,
Random,
Chris was
it's
forced
like
to take
that
the
in
special
America
ed bus
too.
to school from then on,
Like the middle
which
school's
deeply
kind of
affected
with
him.
the high school.
He always felt very
but they're
uncomfortable
somewhat
associating with others whom
separated,
he called
you know?
slow in the minds. I ended up with this really worse off, mentally challenged person who could hardly ever speak other than
Really?
That boy bopped me on the back of the head for his own laughs. The special ed teacher who rode on the bus talked with his brother about it, and he kept him.
Yo, Chris is sitting here getting bullied on the short bus, bro.
But having to put up
he
with
was
his
getting bullied on the
slur
short
talk
yellow
was still
bus.
just as cringy and horrifying. Ugh. Among his other activities, he served as a water boy and allegedly a manager for the school basketball team, the Manchester Lancers, along with Joseph Herring, one of Christian's only male friends. Chris had always gravitated towards girls, and at Manchester, this was no exception. He had a sizable group of female friends, which he dubbed gal pals. Among the first that he met was Molly Quarles, a cheerleader at the time whom he met as a freshman. He fondly remembered them being paired up during a matchup event for Valentine's Day. Laura Beth Dorazio was another cheerleader Chris met and fell for, but after he confessed that he had a crush on her, she told him that she would like them to remain just as friends. Tiffany Gowan was said to be a real good girl to Chris, and he has described her as a bit of a tomboy and a peppermint patty to his Charlie Brown.
Ugh, it's so cringe, bro. Oh my god, like, Chris, none of these people like you, dude. Like, none of these people liked him at all. You already know that. Like, he's fucking tripping, dude.
Kelly Andes was his biggest crush, and says they were high school sweethearts,
fucking
even though they were never in an actual relationship together. Sarah Bevel was in the same chemistry class, along with Kelly and Chris. Sarah had a boyfriend at the time, and Chris watched them interact, hoping to experience that kind of relationship one day. It was fun to just watch them flirt with each other. I could have learned from that, but my autism and normal social phobias held me back then. Miranda Mitchell was the big brain in his circle of friends, and shared computer graphics class with Christian. His group of gal pals were possibly not genuinely interested in a friendship with Chris, but rather stayed with him out of pity or as protection. A later comment made by Chris suggests that the group had made an arrangement with Bob and or the principal of the high school. Concerning schoolwork, There is a wealth of information that has been attained, which helps to refute his previous claims that he held an honor roll streak all throughout high school. For one of his assignments, he had to conduct an interview with his parents, offering some more information about their life experiences. For the question, "Why did you choose to have children?" they answered, "It's nice to have kids." For "What adjustments did you have to make after your first child arrived?" they answered, "Laughter from 4 kids and 3 situations," referring to the troubled past marriages and estranged children. Interestingly, when asked about what has been the hardest part about parenting, the answer was, dealing with the school system. In another assignment concerning families, Chris inserted mathematical equations into his definitions, making them hard to read and understand. For example, he defined a nuclear family as a mother, father, and X is more than or equal to 1 child sharing the same household. He also described adoption as a right to raise a child who is biologically their own.
What the fuck,
Christian took part in a parenting exercise in which he wore an empathy belly to simulate
told
the
you,
feeling
like,
of
what
being
the
a
fuck,
pregnant
bro?
woman. He wrote a report describing his experience. Having a belly like a pregnant woman was really an awkward...
Yeah, he got a 30 out of 30. He got a 30 out of 30, bro. I know my ass would have got a 20 out of 30 on this one, dude. Yo, I wasn't gonna wear this fucking pregnant shit all the time. Okay, because that's gay as hell. I ain't gonna do that. But when I did wear it, it fucking sucked. I know what it looks like to be a woman. I would have got a 20 out of 30, bro.
Experience.
Chris wore it the whole time.
When I tried to get my pencil bag out of my backpack, the belly held me back by putting pressure on my left leg.
Oh, shit.
Luckily, my arms were long, but if they were any shorter, I would have had a real problem to reach the pencil bag. While I was sitting in my chair, the belly made it uncomfortable for me to cross my legs, and while my legs were separated, it put pressure on my private part, which gave me a strange, weird feeling. He wrote an essay about Japan's involvement in World War II. It should be noted that he addressed himself as Ricardo W. Chandler, with Christian placed in parentheses, and wrote English in Spanish. The teacher justly corrected this. According to Chris, the war was a very tragic event, with guns, insults, and yuck. He continues. The Japanese and Americans had deemed glowering at each other like boxers from opposite corners of a 5,000-mile ring, waiting for the bout to begin. So, the US and Japan really wanted to get it on. He also quoted that President Woodrow Wilson tried to get Japan to withdraw from Shandong. Christian's essay ended up being a mishmash of events of both world wars. In addition, he referenced several books, however all of his findings could be found within the first 8 pages. The teacher commented, "Restate thesis." There is a page titled Warm Fuzzies for Christian W. Chandler, which most likely was a class activity in which the students wrote nice things to each other in order to promote acceptance. The messages left for Chris read very bland, such as, "I like your clothes," "is a very funny and nice person," "Okay," "funny," "you are a nice person," "nice watch," "you tell great jokes," and "you tell fun jokes." But perhaps the most baffling piece of writing that there is on record is his 13 lucky writing tips, an assignment for English class, in which he switches 4 tips in to what most closely resembles Spanish. In any case, it is little more than unintelligible garble. Use standard written English. Do not use contractions in formal writing. You must have a thesis statement in each essay. The thesis statement es el finale estancia de introductori paragrafe. Tu escribes de literature. El thesis incluye el llama de author y llama de work. Los paragraphs soporte y relate que el thesis. Los paragraphs tienes el topic estancias hablan el unifying concepto de el paragraph. Los details support y relate a el topic estancia de paragraph. Necesitas los adecuate soporte details. Escribe el literature en presente tense. Necesitas 3 muchacho mirar de puente. Necesitas creas muy bien tu escribes creas sense y es muy logical. Cheques tu escribir muy carefully. From the school report, it can be seen that he failed all but 2 of his 14 assignments, earning a D+ for the year. At age 16, Chris wrote a poem entitled Song of Christian for his class, loosely based on Walt Whitman's Song of Myself. He decided to record his creation for posterity in video form. The video itself is poorly lit, but there isn't much to see anyway.
I remember this video.
Singing as I sing of myself, and you experience as I experience. The problems of yourself are my problems. These are the young singing cries of happiness. The children's song is song of laughter. At age 6 weeks, I sang this song of laughter. Then at 1.5 years of age, the Lord put the mute button on me.
I love it. I love it. Because all Chris's videos are really shitty. And this was just a precursor for it, you know?
My song that I sing...
For the shitty content you get from Chris.
My pure relationship is low, and my loneliness is off the scale. Anyway, that's my poem.
Beyond just reciting the poem, he pretends to be the enthusiastic host of the Christian Chandler Show.
Oh my god. I wish Phil did this. Phil kinda does do this. He does, actually. He'll sit here, so during the slideshow, right? Like when he's waiting for people to come into the shit, right? He'll sit here and he'll turn on his camera and be like, "Oh, guys, so today, I don't know, we have a bunch of gaming news to talk about. And Jasper threw up on my bed. Find all this out next on the Level 1 podcast." And then he'll sit here and start the fucking intro like it's a TV show. You know, like Phil does the same autistic shit and presents it to you like an autistic person. He does. It's funny. Like Phil does this in his own little special.
Good evening, friends, and welcome to the Christian Chandler Show. I am your host, Christian Chandler.
He then rambles on about his fascination with the Sonic the Hedgehog universe and talks about Bionic the Hedgehog, his first Sonic-related creation, which he came up with during basketball practice.
And then I have science friend that helps. Of course, Tails that flies, Knuckles he punches a
Oh, this shit in black and white.
Well,
this is like what 2005, 6. No shot! This shit's in black and white!
He proceeds to rant about receiving an F in English class.
I see about God, that's about time I sign off. But before I go, I have just one thing to say to the teacher. An F in English class? You have got to be kidding me! I mean an F. I do not even know when was the last time I got an F. I mean, who knows? It could have been back in old Green County.
You gave me an F?
That Green County primary. Actually, it was a nice school, but then it came the thing of Green Elementary. That's why I got the F. Anyway, then many years rolled by. Then you came along and gave me an F. I mean, I started off with an A, and you just lowered it. I'm getting sick and tired of this lower thing. What do you have against the handicapped children anyway? I mean, I know my handicap is autism, and I'm not afraid to admit it. And you, Mrs. Bird, I think that F is very disrespectful. I mean, I am very emotional about it. Anyway, it's time I sign off. Well, this has been the Christian Chandler Show.
Around the same time, he made a series of stop-motion videos of races set in his Lego-made town called Quickville, based on his own initials. They were made with a Game Boy camera, which produced low-resolution grayscale photos, or alternatively,
I'm so old. I'm so old. I remember the Game Boy camera. I had one. You could only record like 20-30 seconds of video.
Quality stop-motion video. The awkward frame rate makes it difficult to discern
at 1 frame a second, dude.
But it is important to note that all the racers are named either after pop culture characters that Christian idolized or people he knew in real life. This is the earliest account of Chris using people to play out his fantasies.
That's true.
Trend in kids' toy history. It's multi-billion dollar.
Throughout the late 1990s, the Pokemon franchise was spreading across North America, with Chris keeping a keen eye on it. He began playing the trading card game and included illustrations of Pokemon characters in his Spanish homework. He also wrote a lengthy essay